And we're back, man, and we're back. Liverpool doing Liverpool stuff. We play tomorrow against Galatasaray in the Champions League. Allison, I don't know, this weird random injury now he's picked up again. Mac Allister's dad complaining that his son ain't got no contract offer. Gravenberch signed a new long-term deal. Arne Slot tried to get back a certain coach. They said no because they're unsure whether you're going to be the manager of Liverpool. But Sav is in the building to discuss it. Big up to everyone in the building. Big up, Sav. Before we even started, bro. What one of them topics did you hear about? Did you speak about? Your thoughts about the Mac Allister one, did it?
Yeah. The boys' dad's complaining and now.
Yeah, it said, there's no conversation. I don't know, like what they saw Gravenberch sign a new deal and they go, let me just ask his dad and see how he's getting on, see if there's any new offers and deals for you. Apparently none, bro. Apparently it's just, he said there's nothing on the table for his son at the moment. So yeah,
I'm guessing is that because they signed in the same season? They did or not?
They did sign in the same season. They did.
And Sobo's been offered a new one already, isn't it?
Well, yeah. The conversations are taking place with Sobo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking dark for man still. I don't know if his dad's his agent. If he's not, then shut up, man.
I don't actually know if he's his agent.
If he's his agent, I hear it, bro. But if it's not, then I don't care what his dad's got to say, man. Like, football don't work like that. You don't offer man contracts because everyone else got one. It's not like it's a bonus contract like you just won the Champions League and that everyone's getting a new contract.
It does say, it says Carlos Mac Allister, the father and the agent of Mac Allister.
Okay. That makes sense then. Angling. I hear it. Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know. Be patient, innit? Honestly, like, jokes aside, be patient, bro. Like, what? They're not just gonna offer the contract the same week Gravenberch just got the new one, bro. Like, your son's either gonna be the last of them, or he ain't getting a new one. Still got years left on his other contract, so maybe he should perform, and then they might offer him.
Nah, big up Jacquees, man, for the supers early doors. Don Perez, do the right thing, man, and sign up Mac Allister, Visca Barca, blood. Hey, even if they sign him up, he would actually do well there, man. And they need someone like him.
Where?
They need someone like him in that team.
Stop it, bro.
Sab, they don't have no one like him in that team.
Stop it. Yeah, I know, because they're all better than him. What? So
they need someone like him in there, like a tempo.
He's not so he can't keep a tempo for Liverpool, but he's going to do one for Real Madrid. Who's he better than?
Slower league in that
midfield. Who's he better than in that midfield?
I'm not asking who he's better than, Sab. I'm just saying they need someone like that.
No, they don't.
Listen,
at all. No, they don't.
Listen, I'm not here to argue with you today around a certain Mac Allister, but there's one guy that I'm truly happy about, and that's Ryan Gravenberch, bro. Because I'm a troll, Sav, and because I like to see people crash out. Obviously, the last couple of weeks he's been getting cooked in it. Performances ain't been that great. I hear it. I'm not deluded. I agreed. Some of them performances, meaty still. What the West Ham one when the touch weren't there. I remember him trying to bring the ball at the end. His touch went into the midfielders 10 yards away. Made no sense. But Liverpool have decided to grant him and give him a new long-term deal. And I was looking at some what fans were saying, and they were like, get rid of him, sell him, we don't need him. He's not good enough to play for Liverpool. Well, clearly Liverpool think he's good enough. Clearly they value him as a player that's still got years ahead of him, years of development to go. So this is where we're at, man. So chat, big up to you guys. But which one of you guys, be honest, man, because this is a safe space. Which one of you guys didn't really like this sign? Like, Liverpool offering him a new deal, and who was like, "Nah, I agree, should have got a new deal." Sav, where's your head at with this one, bro? When you first saw it,
I didn't care.
yes,
Yeah, I didn't care, but that's not my reflection of how much I like Gravenberch. I think he's cold, bro. That's my guy still. I just don't care about any of them this season. But it's a good thing that he's got a new contract. It's just that again, I know football doesn't work like that. They have to run a business, so I'm not getting on to anyone. But I just don't want to hear about new contract signings when we're shit, bro. So I'm actually happy that they just did it. They just did it in the background, bro. Like I saw the thing pop up on YouTube 1 minute ago. I didn't even click on it. I said, why do I need to click on it before he signed? Remember back in the day, they just used to sign and then you just carry on with the season. Let's carry on, man. But he's a top player, bro. You can't go from everyone like, loving him last season and now he's shit. It's not shit, bro, at all. It's not shit at all, man. He's this gaffer isn't helping, but I guess it's a oxymoron with this gaffer because everyone last season said that this is the gaffer's that's what they were praising him for, what he did with Grav.
right, yeah.
So I just think he got figured out very quick. You've told him something else. The instructions are different. He has to take some flack for that as well because he's a bit too relaxed in these games and that, man. But yeah, he's still young, man. And for me, he's been a top player. I don't think you just go from being a top player to being shit. But like I said, I don't give a damn about hearing about any of their contracts this season. So just sign and then continue with the season. Good for him and his family, though.
Yeah, nah, he said it was it was an easy decision. He's happy here. His family's settled here as well. He's been here, 3 seasons now? This is his 3rd one, I want to say. So, and then I look, and he was only 23, 24? So I'm like, yo, he's still massively young. And then he's extended that to another 5 years?
Yeah, it's the first. I think it's the first club he's played football at properly. You remember Minika and Ajax, bro? That's when he was the wonder kid. That's early years. Bayern didn't really play any football. Liverpool's the first club, so he's probably very grateful to being here, isn't it? It's the first club he's actually played football without being a youngster, without being the wonder kid. So, yeah, good for him, man. And obviously, as a business, it protects his value anyway. So if it doesn't work out how you want it to, man signing a 5 or 6 year contract, brother, even in 3 years, gonna have 3 years left. The value will be there if he's still good enough. So. Yeah, man. It's good for him. I ain't gonna lie though. Let's not pretend no one's been trying to sign Grav, so of course it's easy.
Nah, so I don't know. I did see some.
No one tried to sign Grav, blood. No one.
No, I didn't see like the rumor mill stuff. I saw
where no one tried to sign him.
No, you know when you click on X and then it goes off and you can't find the page back. But I did see like a few clubs were trying to.
Benfica and that.
I don't think Benfica. Not after what they played in, I don't think they want to sign another brother in that team. I don't think that's the right move. Nah, but look, has he been good? Big up, Cav. Join when you can, bro. Look. Has he had a great season this season? No. Last season, I would say just over half of that was his best I've seen him play. But that was him in a position where I feel like he grew into the position and got better at it. This season, we already got shown and told that he wants to score more goals and gets more assists. But his role is completely different to what it was last season. Last season, he was actually the DM, sitting in front of the defense and cleaning up, cutting out those passing lanes. This season, he's not playing in that position. I know it probably starts off from there in the game, but there's a lot of rotation between the three, the Mac Allisters, and when Wirtz is playing there and Sobo, they just rotate. They rotate. He's making runs into the final third. And I'm like, that's not what your 6 is meant to do. I don't think your 6 is meant to start making runs into the final third. Because the 6, you're meant to protect. You're meant to be watching everything in front of you unfold. And if anything happens, then you're the one that's there to clean up and mop up. But he hasn't done that this season. And I don't know if that's the reason why his format don't look good. But that doesn't excuse bad touches, getting shrugged off the ball easily, like losing out in certain duels. That's not the excuse for that. It's just positionally in the game. He just looks like, when you're watching someone, I'm like, what is his role today? Like against West Ham, and I said we need to utilize him as that midfielder that turns and can carry the ball, because I looked at the midfield for West Ham and I'm like, they're not fast. They're tall. There's a couple of tall guys in there like Suchek, but they're not quick players. So if you get him on a half turn, he'll be able to open up the game. But other than that, I don't see the games where he's been utilized at his best. It just feels like he's just in the midfield and it's like, yo, if you can win a tackle, win it. If you can pass the ball, pass it. But that's it. There's no clear instructions for his particular role from what I've seen. But look, he's going to be here for a longer time. Like you're right, Sav. It obviously could be that we're extending his, looking after his value, as you said, right? So that's obviously a main big thing as well. But it looks like he's a part of what's going to go forward in it with his team. But I feel like with him, he needs to be playing in a position that gets the best out of him, or else like you look at him in the game sometime, you're like, yeah, apart from the turn, what else do you like bring?
He just looks disengaged to me. That's my biggest thing with Grav. It's just like a part of the game. It feels like he turned the controller off, bro, and he's just standing there. No, it just feels like he's just standing there, because I actually sometimes when you've got somebody who's supposed to be in the DM or whatever, if you don't see them throughout the game and your team's going well, that's a good thing. I don't see you. That means you're just mopping up and getting on with the game. But we're shit. So when I don't see you, I'm like, how am I not seeing you when we're shit, bro? The other team keeps attacking us. And sadly for him, there's always a hole in it. And the hole is normally where he's meant to be. So then I'm just like, I know it's because you're trying to help somebody else out, but I don't really like how this is going. Listen, if it went well for him last season, then it means you can get back there again. You just need to sort something out between you and the manager. Probably have conversations and stuff like that. Stop being so relaxed about everything, man. Yeah, I mean, and he needs to get a bit more. I don't know. He's a bit weak, but them things can be sorted, man. Them things can be sorted. They're always a positive. There are little things that can be fixed. Being weak, you can fix that, bro.
Nah, I agree, bro. But look, it says that his contract is around 100 million over there, which didn't do the maths on it, but it's 100 million euros across the contract. So over the 6 years. I don't know, because I know there's a lot of people out here like to watch the pockets of the players. And if you're watching the pockets of the players and he's earning that kind of money, you might get annoyed that he's making that much. You might do. But Sav, hold on. Let me big up to the chat though, guys. I see Mac Allister is taking his seat in the press conference. Hopefully they ain't gonna ask no dumbass questions though. Let me just shift it to it.
No. Not hearing anything.
Sorry, we can't hear you.
Can you hear that, Sav?
Milliyet skorer Egemençiler.
Yeah.
Milliyet skorer Egemençiler. Dünyanın en önemli orta sahalarından birisin. Orta sahanın her yerinde oynayabiliyorsun. Galatasaray'ın kadrosunda Premier Lig'de oynayan birçok orta saha vardı. Sence hangi isim seni en çok zorlayabilir maçta? Teşekkürler.
We gotta wait for the translator to translate, and we go.
Thank you very much. I think it's some nice words. Well, if I have to choose one, I think Torreira, just because he's Uruguayan and we all know how we play in South America. He's a really tough guy, really good player on the ball as well. So, yeah, I expect a lot of good duels against him. Okay. Microphone.
Hi, Alexis. Arthur Kovac, RTL Hungary. You have 3 goals in the Champions League. Dominic has 4. What do you prefer, playing next to him on midfield or where he's behind you in the defense line as a right back?
Well, I don't think it's important what I think is his best position. I think it's important that he plays in a position that he feels comfortable, and he showed that he can play both positions. He's a really good player. I love playing alongside him. Of course, when he's closer, a little bit more. But I think he's in a really good level, and he's a really important player for the team.
Lewis?
Hi, Alexis. You've obviously won the World Cup and Premier League and some other cups as a player. How much of a dream is it of yours to win this competition?
Yeah, it's definitely my dream right now. Of course, it's a World Cup year, and why not to win it twice? But Champions League is one of the most important goals this season. I think we have a team that can reach that can win it, but we need to show it on the pitch, and I'm pretty sure that the game tomorrow is going to be a tough one.
Okay. Any more? Hamza?
So the man them don't even have questions, bro.
The season, Mo's not had his best season. How do you think you guys can get more out of him, or how he can get scoring lots of goals again? Because he's one goal away from becoming, I think, 50 goals in the Champions League, which would make him the top scorer in African football. How do you think you can get more goals out of him this season?
You said Mo Salah, right? Yeah, I think it's been a tricky and a challenging season for all of us. So it's up to us to find the right things for him. So it's definitely our responsibility to get the best out of him. We've done it last season. This season we struggle a little bit more. But I think he said it a couple of times. He's still learning how to play with the new players. We are all adapting to each other, and that's the situation we are in. So we are dealing with that, and he knows very well what he has to do to improve his numbers. He's a fantastic player. I don't need to say it, and I'm pretty sure that he's gonna keep showing what he can do.
Doyle, last one.
Obviously, there was good news with Ryan signing a new contract at the weekend, and there's been talk. Dominic said that he's in talks as well over a possible new deal. There's been a few reports about your situation. I mean, what is your contract situation in terms of talks with the club?
First of all, I want to congratulate Ryan. I think it's really good for him, and he deserves it because he's been a really important player for us in a season that we won the Premier League, which is not easy at all. So congratulations to him. In terms of me, we are not in a contract talks, but I'm not in a rush, and that's only a fact.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. Manager being now.
While he sets up that, bro. But yeah, Sav, his dad said it. He's now said it. He's confirmed it. He's not in the contract conversation. He congratulated Ryan for his new deal, and he said Sobo's in conversation as well. And he said he's not in a rush. I know. I know the human thing is, I saw my brethren get a new deal. They're talking to my other brethren, but they ain't talking to me. No, you can say you're not in a rush, but surely there's something inside of him going, I want to stay here. Why didn't they come to me yet for a deal? Why wasn't I the first one they got pen to paper with? Don't make sense. So I don't know. He can say all of that, but I feel like he's kind of seeing that. I don't know if these men rate me like that.
Didn't he run his mouth early in the season? Didn't he? About how we're playing and that. He ran his mouth about how we're playing and that, bro. So I don't know. You're gonna learn today, boy. Sharp.
Oh shit! All right, hold on, guys. We'll go back, man. Arne Slot is taking his seat. Gotta see what he has to say, bro. Cause man has the jacket, zip down the jacket as well. Hold on. Cav, I see you as well. Bear with me, brother.
What's the situation with him and Federico as well? Not here.
No, Federico was also not at the session. He felt unwell last night, so that's why he wasn't training with us today and not traveling with us. And he, of course, was in the session.
Wait, so every time we travel away, Federico gets an illness, bro.
Towards the end of the session. And it was
Travel sick, man.
how do you say this? now people looked at it, and we decided that, and he decided together that it wasn't good enough to play tomorrow, and then it's of no use of traveling.
I think he'll be back for Sunday.
There's definitely a chance, yeah, because we don't expect it to be a big thing, but it was too much to be available for tomorrow.
One behind.
Nezak Şener, Bein Sports. Öncelikle tekrar hoş geldiniz.
Is there a contract clause in his, like, where he can't play certain amount of Champions League games?
Hoş geldiniz. Tabii ki daha önceden de mücadele ettiğiniz grup aşamasında Galatasaray'la. O günden bugüne Galatasaray analiziniz nasıl olur? Neler gelişti sizce? Ve Galatasaray son maçında bir derbi mücadelesinde 10 kişi olarak tamamladı ikinci yarının belli bir bölümünü. Analizleriniz konusunda neler söylersiniz? Son maçında 11-10 oynayan bir takımla oynayacaksınız. Ne düşünüyorsunuz?
Oh, hold on, Cam. Do you understand what they're saying? What are you nodding your head?
What do you know?
Sound like talk.
And,
No, I'm creasing because I'm listening to it. I'm like, why is Cav not this?
For their manager, he's been so successful here as a player, and now as a manager, won so much with this club. Recently, they played Besiktas, who were having one of my former players, Orkun Kökçü, who I know is a very good player as well. But they were able even to beat Besiktas with 10 men, so that tells you a lot about how the team is fighting, if that is necessary. So they have quality players that can fight, and they have great fans behind them. So yeah, we need to be so good tomorrow to bring a result back to Anfield, and that's what we're going to try. Last time when we played them, there was not a lot between us and them. We both got a penalty. Unfortunately, ours was overturned by the VAR, and theirs was given. And in open play, I think we were quite similar. 50-50 game that we lost because of that penalty. And two very good teams playing against each other tomorrow evening.
Safa Kaan Öztürk, öncelikle tekrar İstanbul'a Alisson stadına hoş geldiniz diyorum ben de. İlk maçın ardından, aslında az önce değindiğiniz ilk maçın ardından gerek burada gerek de İngiliz basında çok sayıda açıklamanız olmuştu maçla alakalı, hem seyirciyle hem hakem kararla ilgili. O günden bugüne baktığımız zaman tekrar Galatasaray'la eşleşmek istiyor musunuz? Tekrar Alisson çıkacak olmaktan mutlu musunuz? Bu konuda
One player signed a new deal, but the other one hasn't. And there's conversations about you could potentially lose your job.
No, I don't think I said so much, but after the game, if people ask you to give your opinion about the game, then you give your opinion and you tell that there were two penalties, one overturned, one not, and that they have a very good team, and we have a very good team. So are you happy to play against them? No. There's not one team which you would prefer to play in the last 16, because they're all very good teams, including Galatasaray. We've already lost against them. So that tells you how difficult of a game it is for us. The good thing now is that we play two games where in the group stage you only play away against Galatasaray. Now we also have a chance to play in front of our own fans, which will be impressive for Galatasaray. So these fans over here are very impressive. We've noticed that when we played here. Now the good thing is we've experienced already once now. That's maybe a positive thing, where the Galatasaray players are experiencing this every home game. But for us, it was new when you have the ball, that the whistling, if that's the right word, is so loud that that was new for me and even for all of my experienced players. So the good thing is that we've already experienced it, but we not only play against the fan, we also play against 11 very good players that are a very strong team managed by a very good manager.
Hi, Arne. Andy played very well against Wolves on Friday. However, Milos maybe knows Roland Shalai better on that side. I think you are very lucky having these two left backs, but who is the best choice against Galatasaray? What do you think?
Are you Hungarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say he's playing against Salah. But usually Salah plays fullback and Milos plays fullback as well, so they will fight duels against each other. But so it's an interesting way of asking something about Hungarian players. No, Robertson played a really good game. Milos has played really good games for us. Both have played many good games recently for us. It's a choice for me to make, and you will see tomorrow who's going to start.
So Kirkes then. Okay.
Yeah.
TRT Spor Serdar Kelleci, Ali Sami Yen'e hoş geldiniz. Sezon başından bu yana sağ bek konusunda
None of these fuckers ask any good questions, do they? All like meaty questions.
O sağ taraftan bir setiniz var.
What do you think the fans are going to be like for Galatasaray? Or already played them already?
Uygulamakla ilgili problemler yaşıyor musunuz? Bu kadar bek değişimiyle ilgili ve Salah'ın da bundan dolayı performansının düştüğünü düşünüyor musunuz? Yarın akşam bu seti nasıl kullanmayı planlıyorsunuz?
He's got a stupid look on his face, bro.
Have you been a manager?
No.
Oh, okay. I have. You are mentioning four names for the three names for the fullback position. I think I've played 5 or 6 different players on that position this season. Dominic is one of them. He's done that in general almost all of the games really well, but he's played also really well in the midfield. So the good thing for me is I have choices to make, and that has not been happening a lot this season. It was mainly 13, 14 players available. And usually the same ones always playing. Now in the last game against Wolves, I could even impact the game off the bench. That hasn't happened that many times this season. So that's a very good thing for us. So I can now play Dominic if I want to play him as a fullback, because of I think that's the best decision to make, and not because I have no one else in that position. And that is something really positive for us. And also important going into the final stages of the season where we play a lot, where we've already played a lot, and it's the end of the season. So the more players available, the better it is, because usually players can get a bit tired towards the end, and the more players you have, then the better it is.
Hazal Palavar en son haber. Öncelikle hoş geldiniz.
Oh my god. Can we just
Liverpool
actually
çok
say
sahip
now?
olan bir takım ama
Yo, you
bazı
keep relax,
takımlar
man.
ilk oyunda gol bulmakta zorlanabiliyor. Galatasaray'ın geçiş oyununu iyi kullanan bir takım olması sizi taktik anlamında nasıl bir hazırlık yapmaya yöneltti? Ayrıca Liverpool efsanesi Jamie Carragher'ın Galatasaray %99 eleriz sözüne katılıyor musunuz? Teşekkürler.
Yeah, all you're saying is true. I think we are the team in the Premier League with most ball possession. So that tells you how well we are able to bring the ball out from the back.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Usually we're also a team that doesn't concede a lot of chances, let alone a lot of counterattacks, because the more ball possession you have, then you need to be well organized in ball possession. Otherwise, you don't have as many ball possession as we do, if you still understand what I'm saying. And I think Galatasaray has a lot of weapons, but transition is definitely one of them. Of course, one of the first one you think about is Osimhen, who's also a great striker in the box, can score from crosses, can score in multiple ways, but definitely a big threat on the counter attack as well. But they have more than only Osimhen in their front three that are really fast. Last game we played them, it was Yilmaz, who was twice a bit too fast for us, because twice he was going towards the goalkeeper in the first half. So a lot of offensive threat and a lot of pace, and we need to be really aware of that. And we will, because we played them already, so we know now how fast they are and what qualities they have, even more than last time. But it's not always, if you know what the strength of the team is, you can prevent it from happening, and that's the challenge for us tomorrow.
Simon, Richard, back.
100th match as Liverpool manager. I guess this is a hard time to
100.
reflect on your reign so far, but I guess a time that reminds you, or may refocus your mind of what you want to achieve with this club moving forward this season and beyond.
Now, first of all, it makes me really proud that I've become the Liverpool manager. and that is going to be my 100th game. I don't think I have a bad track record in those 100 games, although sometimes you get a different feeling about that if I have to listen to everything. But makes me proud, and I'm looking. And it's nice that the 100th game is such a nice game to play. Champions League last 16 away game against Galatasaray. So, but as always, it's never about the manager. It's always about the players. I try to prepare them just as good as all the other 99 games I've done before. But it's always the players who have to then perform. And I've been very lucky that I've been given a very good team in both seasons, last season and this season. And I have all the trust that these players will perform at the levels we are used to of a Liverpool team.
Third row.
Fanatik.com.tr Emre Günay'ı. Öncelikle İstanbul'a hoş geldiniz. Şampiyonlar Ligi'nde attığı gollerle sezona damga vuran Osimhen için özel bir önlem aldınız mı?
I heard Osimhen, I heard that.
I don't hear anything now.
How long is this press conference, man?
Ses geliyor mu?
Last question, last answer, bro, and I'm switching it off, bro.
Fanatik.com.tr Emre Günay'ı. Öncelikle İstanbul'a hoş geldiniz.
They're not even asking
Şampiyonlar
anything
Ligi'nde attığı
like.
gollerle sezona damga vuran Osimhen için özel bir önlem aldınız mı? Teşekkürler.
Pete knows, bro.
Yes and no. We always take special precautions against very good football players. And we are facing a lot of them because in the Premier League there are a lot of good football players as well. And it's clear and obvious that Victor Osimhen is one of them, but he's not the only one that is a really good player here at Galatasaray. The good thing is, again, our centre-backs have already played him, so they know what to expect. Maybe they even played against each other more often. I would not be surprised if Virgil played against him when Osimhen was at Napoli, but I'm not sure. And the same for Ibu. So, yes, we know how good he is, but we're also aware that he's not the only very good player they are having. And if you arrive in the last 16, you have to make your team, your players aware of the qualities they are facing. And that's what we've done already, and we're going to do even more tonight and tomorrow.
And the last question with Hamza at the front, please.
Bro, if you said your name, ask the question, bro.
You've mentioned a lot about creating chances this season, struggling to finish them. I was just thinking back to this game earlier this season. There were 3 big chances. Jugakitik had one, Bert had one, Cody Gakpo had one, and penalty, of course. I just wanted to ask, you found it a bit difficult to create this volume of chances, big chances. How are you working to try and fix that at the moment?
No, first of all, as you said, we have a lot of ball possession, but we don't create as many chances as you would expect from all that ball possession. Second of all, I'm watching a lot of football games, but creating chances is not something that's happening a lot anymore recently in football. It's really hard to create chances because of other teams who are so well organized, defend so well, physical power, all that comes from it. So it's also a trend in football that is more and more less and less you see open.
Wait, why is Scraps in the chat calling me see you next Tuesday?
The game we played here.
No, Scraps, you see your name pop up.
We went 1-on-1 to the goalkeeper with Hugo Ekitike. He missed that one, ball came back. We hit it, was cleared off the line. 5 seconds later, penalty against us. That has happened a lot of times this season. But yeah, I always believe that things will not always go like that. So yes, we are trying to create more chances. Do we have a lot of training time for that? No, we play every 3 days, so there's not a lot of training time for that. But of course, in this modern era, there's a lot of video meetings which you can do to show them which in some situations are better decisions to make than the ones we've made before. I think that was quite good to see in the last Wolves games as well, that we played better in the second one than the first one, not by a margin because all data was exactly the same. So yeah, we are working on that, but it definitely helps if a player like Florian Wirtz is again available tomorrow evening. It would definitely help if Alexander Isak would have been fit throughout the whole season instead of only using him for 15 or 20 minutes at his peak, which was at Tottenham when he finally was getting fit. Then got injured again. So Mo, of course, not being available when he was at the FCOM. So there are definitely also reasons because we don't have 8 attackers of the same quality. Because I said so many times, the model we are having.
Well, Trent, do you think you're close to working out how to break through it? I remember watching your final team and they're so attacking. I know you're an attacking coach. Do you think you're closer to working out, like you said, it's a league-wide problem, a European problem? Do you think you're closer to working out how to break the games back open again?
I think we do a lot of similar things than my final team did, and then the team of last season did. We're having a lot of ball possession. When we don't have it, we press immediately, counter press immediately to have the ball back. But as I said, teams are organized more and more in a similar style, which is mainly either man-to-man all over the pitch or dropping into a low block, not with 7 or 8, but with 11. That's something that, for example, but we should maybe not talk about it. But 10 years ago, when the Dutch team played Luxembourg, it was 8 or 9-0. And
10 years ago?
Were quite common. Now, that's not so common anymore, that countries beat other countries with those margins, let alone if you play the best players in the world, because they're all playing in the Premier League. It makes it even harder if you face similar playing styles like that. So we are working on it. I think it's been obvious for everyone that we've worked on it because we scored much more from set pieces. One way to break down low blocks is generate a lot of set pieces, which we twice against Wolf, twice we had 11 set pieces, corner kicks, sorry. And then you need to get your rendement, your goals out of that. We were really close in the first game against Wolves. Was a ball cleared off the line by our own player. Very unlucky. And as a result of that, we didn't win. And 3 days later, we go there, and in the same minute, it's a shot from 20 yards that goes in. And then things open up. You play a good game, and everybody is much more positive about that game than the first one. So yeah, I think if Hugo Ekitike goes 1-on-1 to the goalkeeper tomorrow, there's a fair chance he will score. Just as I thought the last time. And sometimes they miss, sometimes they score. So let's see where we are tomorrow in terms of chance creation and scoring from the chances we create. But keeping a clean sheet is also important.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Man snapped, bro. He snapped and started dashing our own players under the bus, bro. He had enough, bro. So don't ask me that question, bro.
You referenced the game 10 years ago.
Bro.
Oh.
Is this guy? Nah, I swear sometimes I feel like he forgets where he's at and he just says stuff. He just completely forgets that he's actually in a press conference talking about his team. And he just like reminisces about old stuff and it just says it. Like he thinks that if we would have scored that goal, the way we looked at that previous Wolves game would have been way more happier. It was like, nah. People didn't like it not because we didn't win. It's because we didn't play well. That's what it was. He just thinks if we win, I realize now, just when he just said that, he actually thinks if we just win, he feels like the fan base will just be way more happy and no one will care.
He's he got asked about chance creation and stuff, and then he just goes, "Yeah, no one's really creating chances at the minute."
That's his answer.
Hold on a minute. We don't care about anybody else. We're asking you as Liverpool manager, as manages the champions that just spent $500 million this summer. We want to know why you can't create chances. Like, we don't care that, you know, he's not pulling up any stats to prove that's not the case, by the way. You know, other teams are creating chances. Yeah. Our football's just dead, let's face it. It's just us. And then he talks about, like, other teams sitting back and stuff, when we all know, because we've been saying it all season, these teams sit back because we play so slow that naturally they just fall back there. And then he's saying, like, going man to man. Not every team is. Not every team's doing a low block. Not every team's doing man to man. Actually, some teams are coming out just playing football that's somewhat in between the two, and they're just better than us. So I don't take his point that teams are ultra defensive and sitting back or going man to man and stuff. I don't know. We're coming up against different teams all the time with different styles all the time, and usually them styles are better than ours. or more effective when they're up against us. So it's all just it's waffle, in it, really. It's waffle.
Most teams have tried to play football against us at some point in the game. They don't start off like that, but it seems like they weather the storm for a half of football. And when they realise Liverpool ain't on anything, they come out the second half and try something. And that's when they've scored their goals. I've only seen one Burnley game where a team sat back all game, but the second Burnley game they didn't, and they played good. So Cav's right, man. That's the most disappointing thing. They ask you a question, and then he says, "I've been watching a lot of football, and no one's creating a lot of chance anymore." Yeah, but you're not paid to manage everyone else. So what's that got to do with anything? That doesn't make any sense. And then he starts talking about set pieces again. It's making Arteta sound like an absolute genius, man. He's just crazy. Football's changing. You're just gonna go with it. That's crazy.
1 second, let me get Cav back in. Yeah, nah, it's crazy, innit? But the other guy that spoke, Sav, and Cav, was Mac Allister, innit? And he got a blunt question. Look, Gravenberch, he signed a new deal, got offered a new deal. Slides in negotiations, and you don't have one at the moment. And he just basically said, I just congratulate Gravenberch on his new deal. He deserves it. I don't think he mentioned anything about Sobo, to be fair. And then he
did mention Sobo, but Mac Allister just didn't. He left Sobo out. Yeah, Giza did ask him. But who's Fabrizio got on his team, bro? They just said this. How's it on X already? Like that?
Nah, it was earlier. It was they had it beforehand, didn't it? And then it was good that they asked us. Remember, it came from his dad, and sometimes it gets lost in translation. Is it true, or your dad just saying stuff? But they just bluntly asked him live in the press conference, and he was like, "Yo, there's nothing going on between me and the club at the moment." No, bro, but he feels like he can say all he wants, like I'm calm and I'm relaxed about the situation. But if I was him, I'll be like, yo, maybe they don't value me as much as what I think they should or they do. Because how can they be already talking to those two guys? Surely they would come to me as well, because I feel like I've played my part in terms of helping win in the Premier League. Or has my performance been lower than these guys? And they've looked at them in the pecking order and gone, Sobo, we need to get something done. Gravenberch, we got something done. And then maybe we come to you at some point. But you're not important right now to get done. You still got 2 years left. I don't know if that's the thinking from the club, but I don't know. Maybe you start seeing him perform better than what he has been, so he can get a new deal. If not, he might be at the club, because if the Adam Wharton thing is right, I can't see where he plays if Adam Wharton comes in.
I think the club's doing the right thing, man. If he's got 2 years left, then, like he said, he's calm about it. Wait it out, innit? He's not pulling up any trees. He's not playing the best football. He seems like he's getting worse. They don't have to attack it right now because there's still going to be value to his contract. So wait it out, and season's nearly done, and then gets to the summer, and then see if anyone else is interested. I don't like Mac anymore, man. I don't like the way he plays football, but maybe his style of play, and some coaches and scouts will see something different in him. So I'm not one of those. So in another league and stuff like that, they might like him, and we've seen that happen many times. Someone leaves, and of course he has quality somewhere, because if we wouldn't have played for Liverpool in the first place, wouldn't have helped us to win the league title and stuff like that. But he's been rubbish, bro. And I actually hate the fact that I like him. When he sat down and spoke, then I forgot how shit he was, bro, because I just like him as a person. But then, I did, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think back to like Mac Allister screamers and that, and then I realized it's few and far between. Like, I can't live off one screamer every 27 games, bro. Like, it's not. It just doesn't seem good enough. Maybe the way the league is ain't good enough for him either. Like, it's just it's not a fit. Happens to loads of players. You know what I mean? Some people are ballers everywhere else. We used to see Crespo and Daysman come to the Premier League, Shevchenko, and that didn't look that great. In other leagues, they look great. Don't stop them being class players. I just don't like it. And it's too boring and pedestrian and slow. It's rubbish, man. And at the moment, I think any midfielder can do what he does currently. Anything that he does, forget Mac Allister the past. What he does now, what he's done this season, Trey can do it. And he can do it way better. So why is he...
Do you know the one thing I would love to see as well, Sav? And I know it's hard because obviously the performance have shown otherwise in it, but I'd love to see if it is them or the manager, bro. So whatever the conversation is, it's the manager why some of these players are not playing well and not performing. I just want to see him, like the manager, go, these guys get like couple of games where I go, oh, was it the manager or was it actually them being able to not match what they did last season? Or maybe this is their level and last season was just the anomaly, that they just rose it a little bit. They got to a position where maybe the league was easy. Certain things fell into their hands where it was just like, oh, everyone else was poor and we didn't have to be at our best.
But do you both think that he was great last season? Because I didn't like his football then either, but I just left it because I'm like,
I didn't notice it as much as I noticed it this season. I can't remember last season. Was I complaining about Mac Allister's football last
season? People calling him up, apart from like him and Grav, the best midfielders in it, and that's why I'm asking, because maybe I'll just see it a little bit different. He definitely.
I think he came. You remember him at Brighton, and he was really good. But he was next to Caicedo, and he comes in, and you think, oh, he's going to play 10, and he didn't. And then you think, okay, well, he'll be good though, because we've got legs around him and stuff. And then he got moved into the 6, and you go, okay, he's a 6. And when you really think back to it, he's been moved around a lot, which kind of tells you that he clearly isn't a top player because he's not been good enough to cement a position really. Yes, he's played the most part as an 8, but not particularly well. And he's had legs in front. Last season, he had legs in front of him in Szoboszlai. We were a much better pressing side with Diaz in there as well, and Nunes and stuff. And this season's kind of exposed him, in my opinion. I think off the ball, he ain't got the legs to get about. He's easy to bypass. He's aggressive when he's in the challenge, but it's getting into the challenge that's the trouble, and being close enough to the play. Partly that is down to as Liverpool just having no kind of press this season. We're so easy to play out from and through. And that ain't great for somebody with his kind of physical profiling. And then in possession, this is where you sort of say, and you'd be interested to see what another manager could do with him and get better out of him. I think that much is true, but I've been so disappointed with him in possession.
Same.
Because I just think like he receives the ball and it's like 2-3 touches. It's head down and then ball received, then head up. And it's like he thinks about everything. And it's like only on odd occasions will he receive the ball and it's instant a first-time pass that he's trying to punch into somebody. And you're like, that's what we should be seeing more of. You've got the license in this team to try and take them risky passes or thread it through or, create a chance from a central area. And he doesn't. He doesn't at all, really. So you might see it once a game. He gets dispossessed, and then you think, okay, well, clearly Mac's on it today. He's going to try it again, and then it doesn't happen. So I just think that part of the reason that we're not sorted his contract is, we don't know what the manager's going to be, and we don't know, and we can't do all the contracts at one point in time. But I think what's glaringly obvious is we need midfielders come the summer. We need midfielders adding to this team for next season. And Szoboszlai is a safe bet. You know what you're getting with him. Gravenberch has got a lot of attributes that any manager coming in under any style is going to like. Yeah. And then Mac Allister's kind of the third one in that where you're like, he's not really got stellar standout attributes, but actually he does have real cons to his game. And so at this point in time, we just can't decide if we're going to stick with that or not. So I won't be surprised if he doesn't get a contract renewal till this point next year, or not at all. It's the sort of player you can see just running out the contract from that point in time because it will benefit him as an individual to think I'll get a signing on bonus somewhere else. So Mac, I think the writing's on the wall for him.
I'm with you.
I don't think he's going to be here too much longer, to be honest with you. And it's a shame because I thought when we signed him, the type of player that he was, I thought he was going to be like our Bernardo Silva, where he has so much about his game that even age won't stop him from contributing well to the team. But that's just not turned out to be true. And it's quite disappointing, really, because I'm with you, Sav. I quite like him as a character.
I like him.
And like, it's nice to think you've got a World Cup winning player in your squad and that prestige and stuff like that as well. But in terms of what he actually gives us, it's so disappointing. You forget about him. And he's an 8 in a Liverpool side. That shouldn't happen, You forget he's on the pitch. And it's only when you start investigating some of the goals we concede and how teams are playing out around us and stuff that then you're like, oh, Mac was miles away. He weren't even close to that. He weren't even close enough to be criticised. That's the truth, So
I think you're right. That is the most disappointing thing is on the ball. I can deal with the stuff off the ball if the other side overrides it. That happens with loads of players. When we start talking about these other things, that tells me that you're doing rubbish in the offensive side and moving the ball that slow. The thing with Mac Allister is, though, like, I've not rated him this season at all, but if you go from the general consensus of how his season's gone, when anyone's going to tell you his best games, all of them have been in the Champions League. This is what tells me that the Prem's is over for him, because he's been popping up with goals over the last few weeks in the Prem and all that stuff, but he's been having rubbish games. But in the Champions League, even though he's still doing basic things, he seems to get better performances, and he's playing against European opposition, not Premier League opposition. They seem like they're too physical for him and too quick for him. Doesn't mean the football's better because it's more physical and quick. It's just different. And maybe I'm gonna blame myself anyway, the way I saw him in the first place, and that, because it just reiterates that I was watching a lot of De Zerbi football, but it still wasn't a lot compared to Liverpool in it. So if you watch like 8-9 Brighton games, it makes you feel like you've watched loads of them in it, because I'm watching Liverpool in. But really, that's not enough of a litmus test to see how good somebody is when I'm watching it sparingly. And when he scored free kicks and penalties and stuff in a game, and then you're like, oh yeah, Mac Allister. Because even in the World Cup, I was watching him doing all the watch-alongs and that. He was very basic, but he was just like, it was different in there. It's like, get the ball to Messi in it, through balls, get the ball to Messi, and him and Alvarez started playing very well, won the World Cup. He was good. But aside from that, I think a lot of people have him in the same stature as what you said, Bernardo Silva, and the smaller guys, the minion types like Modric and all that can just, but he can't pass the ball good enough. He should be, like, in my head before, I'm like, oh, he's a great passer of the ball. He's not. He's decent. I actually think our midfield suffer on the ball anyway. And now we got Wirtz, and I can instantly see the difference on the ball. And I'm like, yeah, you're not.
Do you think that's savage because as well that the team, looking at them, they don't even move for each other as well? Like, not to try and find an excuse, but trying to find a reason where I'm like, he shouldn't be bad in terms of his passing, because I've seen him make really, really good passes. But I'm looking at the team now and go, these guys don't even move. Like, some of them are static. They look away. And when I was doing that reaction video the other day, and then I was just like, just that still frame when Curtis had the ball and he was looking for a pass, and obviously Allison made himself available. But I'm looking and I'm like, well, that guy's got his back turned. That guy started to run in behind. The other guy is running in behind. The other two are standing still. The centre backs are like, oh, well, we've got a player, don't pass it to us, kind of thing. But everyone else that could be an option just stands still. So I don't know if that's one of the reasons why he don't look as effective as he potentially did last season.
I take your point, Endz, because I think this is the biggest thing. There's been a lot of talk about Liverpool's lack of build-up play, patterns of play, chance creation, pace. I think you can bring this all back to just no movement. There's just no movement in the side at all. Whenever Liverpool are in ball possession, whether it's the centre-backs or the midfielders, you'll often see just two lines of players. The forwards, in which some of the midfielders have moved up to and stood in line with, or the guys in possession that are pretty much across, the back four. So there's nobody in between the lines other than Florian Wirtz when he kind of drifts. There's nobody on the shoulder. There's no one dropping in. There's nobody. The wingers don't cross over. They just stand out wide and wait for the ball to be received. You're right. There's no movement in the team, and therefore there's not a lot of sort of opportunities for players like him to play creative balls around the corner or give it, get it, and sort of short possession-based sort of build-up. But equally, I've not seen enough from him in terms of finesse on the ball. Like, you talk about Modric and Bernardo Silva and Toni Kroos and these type of players, they'll receive the ball and they already know what they're doing with it. So if that's a body feint, if that's, let it go across your body and then check back the same way, if that's, let it go through your legs and keep running with it. If it's a first-time ball, whip round the corner, or it's a short pass, backwards to then receive it going forwards. A bit of like sharpness on the ball, a bit of finesse, a bit of composure, a bit of idea. He's not demonstrating that. He's just like, oh, come into me, okay, control it. Let's look around, see what I can do now. And usually what I can do now is sideways, because any creative opportunity you had has gone in that split second. So that's what I come back to. I just don't know if he's that player, which I think I perhaps wrongly profiled him during the early days, thinking he was.
Yeah, I think the best teams are like, they're almost telepathic on the ball, and you get used to the players around you. Even shit teams, there's players in their team. Like if I watch Man United, watch their players off the ball when Bruno gets it, they've gone. They know where to go straight away. I think they've, and I'm only saying Mac Allister because that's what we're talking about. It's not just him, but I feel like the players have lost faith in each other sometimes. Like, we know what you're gonna do, so there's no point in making a run. I've seen Vert at the beginning of the season screaming at Mac Allister because he's on the edge of the box and he's like, "Yo, I'm here, bro. Like, give me the ball." And he passed it sideways to Konate. Or he'll walk with the ball and give it to the same person he could have passed the ball to anyway. So I'm like, why have you held on to the ball for 15 more seconds just to pass it to the same guy? It's very weird. And if you watch him and Curtis, they're almost the opposites, but just as annoying. Because when people say that Curtis holds on to the ball for too long, safe. But he holds on to the ball for too long because he wants to play the ball offensively forward, and he wants to play it forward and not pass it sideways. And his thing is, why am I going to give it to you 2 yards away from me when I could just make the pass myself and there's no movement? So Mac Allister's looking and the person's made the move, and he's like, I'm not going to give it you, bro. Everyone knows that's this where the right pass should be. I'm not going to give it you. I'm just going to play it safe and give it sideways, and it doesn't make sense. And this season, especially the last like 10 games and that, he keeps just evading space. Like he's supposed to be next to grab, but he just keeps leaving. And I keep seeing him at the top of the pitch in every watch along I'm doing. And I'm like, bro, you're not quick enough to get back. So no wonder he looks shit for him and Grav. Grav told us that he's got the license to attack. Well, obviously Slot must have told Mac Allister the same thing. And now there's a bagel in the midfield. There's just a hole there. And not mobile enough to get back. And I actually think that Liverpool's one of their biggest problems is our midfield are not good at passing the ball. Now, they're professionals, so I don't mean rondos and regular passing. They're not good enough to pass the ball around. It's actually terrible. It's slow. I'm watching lesser teams. I'm watching Wolves. Watch the way Wolves pass the ball compared to the way we move. I'm like, nah, it's bad. And it feels like to me that Max, he plays like he's in a training session. And the coach has told them, like, you need to make 10 passes before we can attack. So he's just giving it sideways to people. It's just not good enough, man.
Can I propose this? You know, under Klopp, we pretty much condensed the pitch, right? We'd press the team high up, we'd counter press. The defenders were brave, they'd be on the halfway line. We played in like basically within 30 yards of the opposition goal. Do you think Mac Allister would be good in that setup, even now? Like to fully commit to a press, be brave, be pushed up, not expecting you to run back necessarily. Everything you do is within 10 yards of where you'll naturally be anyway.
I think potentially, bro, because I feel like the way we used to press and condense the pitch, I felt like we would always win the ball. And when we won it, sometimes you need someone with a decisive pass that's going to make that early pass, sometimes maybe 1 touch, 2 touch, and then it just gives it. Because there was times when we won it on the clock, and it was just like we overplayed, and you're like, we didn't need to overplay there. It just needed 1 pass. And I feel like he could just looking at his skill sets. But then you're asking him to be a part of that press. Is he able to?
I think he, whether he can or can't, I think he willingly wants to be, though. I think that's instinctive in him. You often see him run beyond the forwards to press.
He does.
And that's why I asked the question. You know, you can't, I don't think you can simply say to him, look, you join the press, you're part of the front 4, you commit to that and we'll shuffle in behind you, because they don't want to just make Grav into a 6. It's obvious. And then unless your defense is pushing up, you've got a really gaping hole in behind that midfield. But like, I'm trying to think back to when Fab played for us. Yeah. And I always remember Fab being within like 5-10 yards of them, of whenever they hit the ball out or they tried to play out, Fab was there. Soon as that player touched the ball, Fab was on him. I can't remember Fab running 40-50 yards to try to then put in a challenge.
No.
So that's why I'm thinking, could Mac do that kind of role? And look, I'm just trying to think of a system that may come in the future, because if I think of Liverpool, I think attacking football, high press, and obviously now with life after Klopp, we're used to it being like counter pressing and stuff as well. I think the next successful manager coming in has probably got to play that way. And then I think, well, if that manager comes in the summer and it looks more like that next season, does Mac look transformative because he's being asked to do that kind of role?
You would hope so. If he stays around, you would hope so. And I hope so as well, because as much as it's been annoying me, I want players to play good for Liverpool. One prediction I made at the beginning of the season before I saw a ball kicked was, Mac and Verts won't be able to play together. And now when I see them on the pitch together, I'm like, nah. Like, I was definitely right about this one, man. Like, he's trying to take up the same spaces that Verts takes up, and I'm like, nah, I want him to have the freedom up there, bro. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more defensive. Verts does try as well defensively, but yeah, Mac's just not mobile enough, bro. He's just not. And if you're not mobile enough in football, then your other attribute has to be top tier, bro. Your passing has to be top tier.
Yeah.
It's not good enough, bro. 5-yard passes and that.
And
like,
that's what I'm saying, Sav. Like, because I've heard it a few times. I know the chat has been saying, "Oh, he'd do well in a slower league." I'm not sure he would.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he would. I don't think he's even. What, he's just going to have more time on the ball. You can see what he does with that. Nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not got to track back as much because that team probably holds on to the ball and he can jog back into position and stuff like that. But how will he look better for that? Yeah. I think he's got to be part of a sort of a high octane, high press, push up, condense the pitch type of side to look effective.
No, you're right, because what he should be doing for us, well, what they've tried to put him in the 6 or the double pivot, and is what Zubimendi does for Arsenal. There's a massive difference between them, though. The way they move the ball. You know what I mean? When he picks up the ball off the back four and that, bro, he's got ideas of where he wants to put the ball already. And he's getting goals as well. Mac Allister's that's the best thing Mac Allister's done this season, is pop up with goals out of nowhere. I'm not going to diss him for that. We need goals. But that's not what comes to mind when I'm thinking about someone like Mac Allister. And I'm like, brother, it's like you're struggling. So you're just trying to get to do something. I rate him for that, for trying. And he's definitely not a lazy player. He definitely tries. Cav said it earlier, man. When he gets stuck into tackles and that, he don't work all the time, but he's trying. I guess, man. But I do like the person. But
big up to Jarko. He says, "Grav, my brother got that bag. He's living to the good life." Listen, he's got 100 M's now, Cav. Gravs over the course of the new contract he's got, and that's not including bonus from what I've read. So
yeah, he won't get any of them. Don't worry about that.
he might be earning some mad boy money, and then he also says Mac has Atletico written all over him.
No bad shout. No bad shout.
Yeah. They got man like Cocaine that's still playing, and he looks better than Mac, and he's been about forever.
Right.
But he'll kick people. Mac is like got a small man complex, and he's a bit aggressive. So he might work there, just on a South American one. But that's for Grav, man. Big old Grav, man. But I told you, giving Grav an easier life doesn't help him on the pitch. But the man's already too relaxed, bro.
Yeah,
you need to give him a bit more work. But then looking at this thing, guys, man, we spoke about this only a couple of days ago.
Standard procedure, man. Injury.
Yeah.
Allison injured again. The gaffer said like he could be back for the weekend, but he didn't sound sure. He was like, well, could be. It's not a serious injury. Could be, but. And he comes off the back of Mamardashvili today on the roundtable saying, nah, he knows his chance is coming.
Yeah,
his time will come.
It's a conspiracy theory, bro. They dropped it on the same day he got injured. What? Some bullshit, bro. I told you this guy's off, man. He's leaving, bro. Anytime Alisson's injured, he's off baptizing people, I promise. Notice that you never see pictures of Alisson out in Liverpool. Never. Because he's not in Liverpool. Private jet, Brazil, baptizing, man. In the favelas for free.
Do you think he's been good this season?
Nah.
Funny.
I don't. Go on.
Yeah. There's numerous occasions where he's made a save that's like, yeah, every other goalkeeper's not making that. But the fact of the matter is Liverpool still end up losing the game. So that save becomes obsolete. Nobody talks about it after. Them one-on-ones and his, you know what I mean? But his distribution's been shit. I'll give him that. That's not been the greatest. But he has been making them proper saves and stuff like that.
Do you know why I think he's not had a good season, guys? I normally have this air of anything that Allison faces, he saves. Even if he doesn't, I just feel like no matter what the shot is, he'll save it. He'll make it look comfortable. He makes the goal look bigger when the strikers are running through. And it feels like, as long with the team as well, like Virgil, Salah, like it feels like they don't have that aura around them no more when no one cares who you are. So like shots now I'm watching, we're conceding. it just feels like every time the team has a shot against us, it just goes in. Wolves was the identical one. Allison had nothing to do the whole game. Like, we dominated possession. They didn't have a shot until the second half. They had 3 shots and scored 2 of them. And look, am I asking him to save all of these? No, I'm not. But it just feels now, it feels like every time the team has a competent strike at goal, it goes in. That's how it feels now. Where before I'm like, yeah, you guys are going to have to do something amazing to beat Allison, you know. Don't matter what you do.
That game, you have 4 clean sheets in a row with Allison, though. Like,
yeah, no, but even then, though, Sav, there were certain things I saw here in the game. I was like, oh, if the guy did better. Like, a lot of them, they shot straight at him. I'm like, if the guy just placed it a little bit better, would he have saved it? And every single time I've seen them somewhat attempt to finish it better than it just goes in. So either just goes over him or he goes near him, but he's not really there. Or, do you know what I mean? It feels like his positioning is a little bit off. And a lot of people say, look, maybe the injuries have piled up and now we're seeing him slow down a little bit. It doesn't mean that he's still not a top goalkeeper, but I don't have that air now where I feel like, oh, Alisson's got this. Where before I'm like, oh, you've gone past Virgil. Like, you ain't scoring that. Don't matter what you do. Seen guys go around the goal and miss it. Go around and try and go around Alisson and miss. Now, have a decent shot and it goes in. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Hold on. We got Man City in the FA Cup.
Did Arsenal get Port Vale? That's all I want to know.
No, Chelsea got Port Vale.
So who did Arsenal get?
I think it's happening right now, isn't it? Shout keeping us informed, bro.
I told you the week with Allison, man, is let himself go. And if you don't think so, go look at him when he's clean shaven and he's on it. I know he's had many different hairstyles and stuff, but man grew up his hair, grew out his beard. He can't kick anymore. And anytime he's pissed, he's just looking at the ground, angry at himself. He's not talking to his teammates. I think Ali's calm, and that's not a good thing. Calm as the goalkeepers can be good in one respect, but I think Ali's calm as in like been there, done it kind of thing. Just take life as it comes, easy breezy. And I'd like, we all have, how often do we say, oh yeah, our core leadership group, Salah, Virgil, Ali. Ali's name comes up all the time. Okay, well, what leadership is he doing then? Because I have no doubt about it. He seems like a good character, a good guy. I'm sure he's doing a lot off the pitch, but when results on it ain't great, you turn to these leaders and go, well, how good are you then, really? Are we just saying he's a leader because he's actually he's been a really good goalkeeper, best in the world, and he's old? Because what actual leadership stuff are we seeing?
I think everyone's still hooked up on Klopp telling us that there was a leadership group and he was in it, but that was ages ago. And obviously, like even Mamadou's videos, when they asked who helped the most when you came in, he said Mac Allister and Allison. It's what you said off the pitch. It's not really leadership, it's just being a nice guy, innit? Which which he is. But he looks fed up and I don't blame him. That's the one person that I don't blame because he cares about the team. But I'm still a goalkeeper, bro. Man, I'm watching these meaty goalkeepers. Like, not meaty, don't even want to be disrespectful, but like, because like Nottingham goalkeepers picking up like golden gloves. The Nottingham keeper, bro. And you watch Allison and you're like, this isn't his fault. No, normally, like if somebody doesn't get top goal scorer, I'm like, yeah, that's because you missed bare chances, bro. Or you got like if Harry Kane didn't get top goal scorers, because yeah, you did him with Haaland, it's not your fault. You finished on 30 goals. Haaland finished on 49. It's not your problem. It's like you can't do nothing about it. With Allison, man, I think Pickford and them man are always on more clean sheets, and I'm like, this isn't Alisson's fault. I've watched him make enough saves in the game, but there's always some dumb shit that someone does. Like we'll be winning the game 4-0, and we'll still concede at the end. The
last game, Sav.
Yeah, the Wolves game was we mopped up. That was comfortable in the game. He concedes at the end. You think I want to rate? I don't rate you, man, anymore, bro. Fuck you and the coffee bar, blood. And how's Arsenal got Southampton? How? Yeah, I've had enough of this bullshit. You know, Man City Arsenal final. Man City Arsenal final League Cup. That's what the plan is, bro. Man City Arsenal in every competition. This dumb shit, man.
And then they'll just share the silverware between them, bro. That's what will happen, bro. Well, you can have the Premier League. Don't worry, we'll go after it next season. No, we'll grab these 2 little League Cups and little Prem and that little FA.
Are we away as well?
Yeah, we're away. Southern Cal, I was praying for like Port Vale blood. I was like, give us an Anfield tie against Port Vale.
The thing is, Brentford and West Ham are playing each other now, and we could have got one of them at least, bro. No, bro.
Do you know what? I don't mind it. Let's get knocked out this round. If we're gonna get knocked out early. And if we're gonna get knocked out Champions League, get knocked out early, and I can just because I'm not waiting till May with the tangible bit of hope that we might win something. It's March. If we're not going to win anything this season, I'm cool ducking out in March. I don't need to waste 2 more months of thinking this team might win something. When we all know they haven't got the attitude or the minerals to do it.
Ain't that, Kev? I was just looking. You know when you just need a couple of extra games you can look forward to. Not this one. I wanted to look at the games like, little Port Vale, like, real.
At Anfield, I'd feel different. But no,
I don't think we beat them at Anfield either. We're beating them.
Yeah,
we're not beating these guys, man. They're not in it. They're locked in now. There's
Marmouche fella as well starting.
But they rested Haaland so he can be ready for Champions League.
Yeah. Okay, Savino's out here scoring goals he ain't even shooting at.
I know, man stood there, stood still, hit his shin. This thing's fucked, bro. It's all a ruse, bro. It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse, man. This is not against Liverpool. They don't care about us. It's against Man City, and that's the plan. Get them off their perch, bro. So put them against Liverpool because it's gonna be a hard-fought game. So when they go into the midweek and then they got to play, because watch that game. What Man City Liverpool play now. Watch how close Arsenal and Man City is to that game. It's gonna be close. Start for man. They're trying to give Man City Real Madrid twice, Arsenal and Liverpool, bro. I know it's trying to get. I hate Man City too, bro. But let's not cheat now.
Yeah, even what is it? Is it this season that what's his face will come out and said about the refereeing, bro? He said he knows that they're cheating.
It's a scam, bro. It's a scam.
Said, he knows that they don't want us to win in it. They don't want us to win the league.
I told you, man, a couple of weeks ago about that thingy when the Premier League done said years ago about I want a new winner every year and that. He said it, and he said we're doing everything in our power to make sure that can happen. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? What? It's football. How can you do everything in your power?
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do apart from it's down to the teams.
It's down to the teams, bro. So what are you doing? VAR. Okay. I don't like Man City in it, but I'm objective. I've seen the referee decisions going against them. I'm like, this is dark, bro.
I don't want Man City to win either, right? But worse yet, if I can't see Arsenal win 3 or 4 trophies.
And it's possible.
No, it's possible.
Because I'll tell you the question. The real question is, it's not even about if you can see Arsenal winning. Can you see Arsenal losing another 4 games for the rest of the season? The answer's no, which means they're picking up 2 trophies minimum, bro. It's minimum.
They're definitely winning some trophies this season. That's 100.
If they win the Champions League and the Prem, bro, listen to me. I'm gonna be sitting now with Kate Abdo in that next season on USA and that, me and Dempsey and that. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
That's.
He said so. Just talking about some NFL and.
We're talking about Seattle Sounders, bro.
Just go into
we'll just fine. We'll just follow Dagenham and Redbridge. We're fine.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, these men was on that sports channel, weren't they?
Yeah, bro. They're on the up, man.
The thing is, I know I'm gonna sound like every fan when Liverpool won their trophies and sound bitter and stuff, but like if Arsenal win like a treble or they do the quad, I'm just gonna be sat here thinking, well, yeah, because you're the only team that had their acting gear.
Yeah.
This season, like you weren't even great, you weren't even good, you were just organized, and that's so bitter. I know, but like. Winds me up because if you were half decent this season, you could win something.
I'm with you. I think 2 things can be right because they're getting triggered now because they're running around like, why has everyone got a problem with the way we're playing football? 2 things can be right. We can have a problem with the way you play football. I have a problem with my own team, so don't worry about that. But also, you can just win your games. I don't expect you lot to care. Why would you? We didn't care last season. Well, actually, I did care how we were playing football, but we won the league. We weren't that great. Take it though. Was that the parade? It's not a problem. So I expect them. But the fact they're getting triggered about it, because they know. They don't like it themselves. It's disgusting. But the history books won't show that. And when Fergie won his last title, after they lost to Man City, and then that terrible, it was a terrible. No one cares about that league, bro. But they won it. So it's what it is. Van Persie saved them, and
yeah, we can't even keep our goalkeeper fit. It's mad.
They're not even gonna have a striker on 15 goals, and win. They're gonna win the league. Yeah, but
So-
their corners are like penalties, man. It's disgusting. Big them up for it though, because the one thing I will say, they've been doing that since last season, so everyone's had a chance to fix it. There's enough video. There's not like, oh, we don't have any videos on Arsenal. Every corner, I know what they're gonna do. I know their whole move now. So the fact is that you can stop it and you can copy it. That's what everyone does. You see something, you copy it, you make it better. No one
We've
wants to
copied
do
it.
it. Everyone's
We saw
we have copied it, and
the
then
goalkeeper.
well, you know that we scored the most set pieces this year, innit? 2026.
Yeah, because we
scored
just,
more than
we
Arsenal.
just copied. We just copied what Arsenal do.
Yeah.
No, but you know,
In,
it's the mad
in
thing
swinger,
about
stand
that.
on the goalkeeper.
I'm seeing like a lot of times, players are getting fouled by the Arsenal guys, and I think that's what a lot of teams are complaining about. Like,
Foul
it's
them
all
back.
well and good what they're doing is good, innit? No, but they're just dragging and dashing players.
Yeah, foul them back.
Yeah, I know, but you would hope that the referee deals with it, innit? So it probably leads into what.
You know what it is? Because the refs, they will never change rules and stuff mid-season. So if Arsenal's getting away with something, do it back. Brentford did that to them and they beat them because Brentford are the kings of set pieces. And they're like, oh, you forgot about us. Our manager's a set piece coach. And they bullied them all game. They bullied them all game and won the game. So you have to just do it back to them. Chelsea had something for, I mean, they lost the other day, but the first time they played them, you saw Rafinha was like, oh, you're not just going to, all right, well, I'm going to take 4 of our players and put them at the top of the pitch. Now you have to follow them. And it works. It works straight away.
Yeah, why are all teams doing that?
I don't know. Arsenal, do you remember that Arsenal used to be pussies, bro? Like that used to be the thing about them. Everyone used to call them weak.
Yeah.
And some of the players are the same players.
They are,
off,
bro.
off the ball, when I look at like Saliba and that, I don't think, oh, you're hard as nails, you. You just Saliba, bro. We know about Saliba. We know about that video. So we're not. So the rest of them, I'm looking at their team. I'm like, Rice and that. Like you, man. Why is everyone scared of these? But hey, listen, Arteta, well done, man.
Well done
Gonna
to you.
replay that all or nothing documentary. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. But listen, you see, this is the season they should have done it, bro. This is the season. And you know when they'll do it, they'll try and do it next season. They'll be like, oh, give us another documentary. And that's when they'll fail. That's when they'll fail, because then the pressure will be on them again. But
There'll be a documentary about their title win. Of course they will. They'll already be having some cameras in there and stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna have that. What's the dog called? Win. He's on his last legs, you know, trying to stay around for these win. Big up the dog. They've been abusing this dog for seasons, blood.
Win, you know. But it looks like we're gonna go out the FA Cup, but we got the Champions League to go after, man. Galatasaray, man. No Allison, no Chiesa from the squad, from what the gaffer said.
Oh, Chiesa don't matter, does it? So
No, but why is he always getting? Bro, he got ill last time and he's got ill again. Can't travel.
He ain't a good footballer anymore, man. Let's just move on. Like I know Salah's terrible, and I know Gakpo the same, and I know we just want change, but Chiesa ain't the answer, man. Like, yeah, he's got a bit of energy about him, but it don't matter. Just move on. I'm sorry, Chiesa, man. It's done.
But these are the players that's going, man. Well, that's gone. Gravenberch is fit. The backline, Gomez, Mac Allister, Salah, Jones. I've seen them where the youngsters are, man. Who's in the youngsters that are going? So Nalo, Trey, Rio, Morris, Woodman. Woodman has to go in it because Mamadashvili is the one in goal. I look at that squad and I'm just like, bro, they got good players, but
no disrespect to Nalo and Morrison, but
yeah, they're not playing, are they, bro?
When you look at the other teams and the God, man, this is where you need experience in it, and they're just on the bench for work experience. That's it. It's a shame still.
Just the passport off to travel the squad, see how it feels.
Not losing to Galatasaray away is imperative, bro. You know what I mean? I don't even want Liverpool to be drawing, but draw's not terrible, but you can't lose to them. Actually, it don't even matter, innit? There's no away goals anymore, so
yeah, but even then, you don't want to lose to them and then have to claw it back at home, innit? You'd either want to go in front or it's level, And
We're
at
going to
least
get
they-
roughed up, though. So Liverpool have to be calm in this game. Their atmosphere is ridiculous. One of the best in Europe. So what do they call their place? Hull, innit? Yeah,
Mm.
Sharks still. But these men will be 5-0 down, bro, with flares and that, still cheering. We need to be calm in that. And Slot, listen, take a chance, bro. Like half an hour pops up and that, and yeah, little Rio and that. Trust me. Don't be worrying about, oh yeah, we can't throw him into the. But shut up, blood. Just let him cook, man.
He has to start though, isn't he?
No, he ain't gonna start. Stop.
Yeah, he's not.
You know
He
better.
should start. No, but he
stop,
should
No,
start
stop,
though.
stop, bro. You know better than that. I said half an hour. You said start. Stop it now.
So we're going Salah, Ekitike. Eki's been rested in it. Didn't play in the last game.
Mhm.
And Gakpo on the left.
Yeah.
Can we not just start like didn't Frimpong start last time against him on the right and cause him a lot of problems down there until he came off?
So yeah, because Salah didn't play in the last one, innit?
Salah didn't play against him last time.
Or he came off the bench. One of them. But he did, yeah. I don't like the fact that he mentioned Sabah right back again. I don't even like that he's in the same.
I didn't
sentence.
like that either, bro. I didn't even know what the question was because it wasn't in English. I don't know. He just said he has options.
Well, he lied to us first because he said that for the first time in the season, I've got options now, and I don't have to play Sabah at right back just because I have to. I could just choose to play him now if it calls for it. What do you mean? Why would it ever call for it if you've got all your players? Got 3 right now. Idiot.
Oh boy, man. I don't know, man. That FA Cup draw spanned me a little bit, bro, because I wanted an easier draw, bro. But now this game is important.
It got to this point, innit? It started that we got to this point where, like, no disrespect, but teams like Galatasaray were like proper worried. We shouldn't have to be.
This the tie you'd think would rotate in.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Just rest people in. We'll be fine. I think that he keeps mentioning the second tie at Anfield. He's clearly not going to chuck anything sporadic in tomorrow's game. He's not going to take any risks. He's just going to the team that we all expect we're going to see, and the football is going to be pretty slow. And I think he'll be all right with that, and he'll take his chances, get out there with the draw, and beat them when it's back at our place. Which, to be honest with you, is probably not a bad ploy, but I think at some point you just have to go, yeah, I get the atmosphere. I get it's loud. He's still Galatasaray, though. And if you look at their 11 versus our 11, we should just go there and win. And quite comfortably, to be honest with you. We should be walking away there with like a 3-0 win. That should be the level that we're at. But
And he said that we played them already, so we're used to it. We know what to expect, innit? We already played them this season at their ground.
Did we lose 1-0? Was it the one where Szoboszlai handballed it? Yeah.
No, it was the one. No, he didn't have. I swear he touched the player in his face.
That was it. Yeah, he put
Went
his
to
arm
cut him
out.
and he touched him in his face.
That was it. Yeah.
And then we had a penalty and we overturned it and said no.
Did Osimhen play that game? Because if he did, I don't think he played particularly well. I don't remember him standing out. I remember they were catching us with a bit of pace down the fullbacks.
Yilmaz was calling us, bro.
I think odds are that Osimhen's going to score then, so that's probably already 1-0 down.
I think we had a chance. I think Ekitike had a 1-on-1 in it. He burnt somebody and then he tried to do the smooth thing, look a ball roll, pro clubs thing, and it worked for him.
I think Ekitike's getting to that point for me. I'm not sure about you guys now, where not excusing him going missing anymore. Like he's been here 8-9 months now, is it? Like he's played a lot of the season. He's fit. He should be getting used to playing with these players. Wirtz will probably be back in the side. They've got a bit of a connection. Can't afford for this guy just to go missing again now. You know, we need to see him put in a good performance. And I know it feels like saying that quite soon, but it's where we are. Like coming towards the end of the season. Like you've had a year under your belt. Like step up. Can't see you going missing in games. I
agree.
Yeah. Well, yeah, these are the Champions League games. Well, we got tomorrow and tomorrow our game and then Wednesday's games.
Best thing about our game is it's early, so we can watch the other ones
What
afterwards.
time? No, but what time is our game? Because I've seen 2 different.
5:45. It's 5:45, isn't it? Kickoff.
5:45 kickoff. All right, that's not bad then. That's not bad. Do I want to watch Bayern versus Atalanta? Probably not. I want to watch that Atletico Madrid Spurs one though.
Why are you pretending that your team's not playing, bro? How about I want to watch?
I know. You know exactly where this guy's gonna be. With his Lamine Yamal shirt on.
You see him pretending. Oh, I don't really want to watch Bayern Atalanta. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, what other fixtures we got on here then? Let's just take a look.
Nick, I didn't know they were playing on Amazon Prime. Amazon been blasting out the advert all week, you know, bro. You didn't know they were playing that.
That's a dickhead.
Hey, let me live, man. Let me live in it because I know where Sav is going to be tomorrow on Wednesday. I should say. I know you're locked in on Wednesday, so
every time, bro. I'm fed up of playing. But the Man City round, I'm actually bored of that game now. Every season.
Yeah.
I don't know how the draw is done, Sav. I don't know what kind of cheating is going on because the odds of you drawing the same team every season doesn't even make sense to me.
Bro, it's not even just that as well. Like, I watched Barca versus Newcastle already this season.
Same. Yeah.
Like, this new format.
We've seen Leverkusen and Arsenal. We've seen
and they beat them.
Leverkusen Arsenal.
Bro, they beat them.
We've seen all this. We've seen the Club World Cup final as well, Paris Chelsea. We don't need these ties, man. I'm watching Bodo Glimt, man.
Bro, imagine the end of the group stage, Benfica Real Madrid, the playoffs, Benfica Real Madrid, the next game. What? How? What's the like? Forget how I feel about Real Madrid. Is that even fair on Benfica? They had all that with the goalkeeper scoring and stuff. It was all, oh my god. And then they go, who are we going to get next in the playoffs? Real Madrid. What? It don't make any sense, bro. Football, it's a Super League, and this is what happens when you stop man making the Super League. The reason why they stopped them is because they can do it themselves, and now they've done it.
Yeah.
The game, you're right, man. We've literally seen all of these games already this season.
Yeah, shit.
Sure.
Did you not watch the thingy game on the weekend? Chelsea and Wrexham?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, I can't remember. Chat, have you seen the game? Yeah, because I think I tweeted it, bro. I promise you, the way Wrexham played, Liverpool ain't played like that all season. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, bro. Bopping. They were bopping Chelsea around, bro. And it's dark. Chelsea beat Wrexham just about, and then get Port Vale next round. Beautiful stuff, that, isn't it? We got Rosenior still. PE teacher.
Crazy. I tell you what, I've decided I'm gonna watch Bayern because I want to see Diaz, man. What's he on? 16 goals, 26. Ridiculous.
Sometimes stupid, bro. That's what he's done.
Something crazy, yeah.
Harry Kane's broken all the Bundesliga records already. Harry Kane's ridiculous, man.
What's the young lad that they've got in there? I think he was injured a bit this season, but he's techie as hell.
Crew, not Crew. Carl.
Yeah, what's it?
Oh.
Carl, that's it. Yeah. Because
I've
not watched a lot.
In the pre-season, not long ago, like it's 2 seasons ago. He played against us, isn't it?
Bro, the Ute is cold, bro. He's the one that put it in the top bins against us, bro. When we played.
When Grav was in the Bayern Munich team, and we played him in pre-season.
Man, tried to chip
am I missing it, or am I missing the talk about him? Because I keep seeing things crop up, and I keep watching highlights, and I'm like, he's crazy good. Some of the stuff he's doing.
Yeah, it's cold.
Is there a lot of noise around it? Because if so, I'm not really hearing it.
That's their next guy up in it. That's what it is, bro. He ain't going nowhere for a minute. That's their next.
Crazy, man. Damn,
I thought what's his name's volley the other day, bro. That volley was crazy, you know, in the derby.
Cold.
Yeah.
First time I seen it, bro, I was like, yo, that was a mad finish.
Is Musiala back?
Yeah.
Dribbling
through players like they don't exist again.
Absolute baller, man.
Yeah, he is. Great, man.
And at least he's making football just look enjoyable and easy and fun.
Yeah.
Remember them times.
Easy, fun, enjoyable. Trying different things, skills, having a laugh, scoring good goals.
Yeah, I missed
Did you guys see Lamine goal against Atletico?
See all his goals, man. Kid cold, bro.
Man do the splits, you know, and then wrapped in the top corner.
He makes everything look way too easy, man.
I know he's got like,
Yeah, it's a problem, and he's getting better as well.
which is I don't even understand how. Like this is your level, and you're still getting better. He's getting faster. He's getting stronger. He's getting more skillful. Like,
Yeah, he's cold, man. Poor Morocco, in it, man, because he should be playing for their team. No, I'm just saying, poor Morocco, blood should be in the team with the team in them, man, but he got snatched. So all of them, absolutely.
Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah, it's tough.
Good for football, man. Players like that are always good for football. You know what I mean? I was only watching Neymar clips over there, and I'm like, bro, this feels like it was so long ago. So yeah, it's good, man. But who knows where football's headed, man? It's looking a bit dry at the moment. So hopefully these Champions League. Remember Champions League last season? It threw up some good games, man. At this point, going into the final, there was a lot of classic games on and that. So hopefully that happens again. But
I saw these two things before we head out, and one of them saying that we turned down signing back Heitinger because he asked to come back. Arne Slot wanted him, but apparently we turned it down because we not sure about the manager's position for next season. Don't know how much you want to believe in it or not, but I was thinking, why doesn't he just come back? Why would you turn it down if he helped us win the league last season?
I don't believe it, man. Not after I saw that round table, bro. They'll give Slot whatever he wants. If he wants him, he'll get him back. Something else going on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. And then this part as well. Apparently, these are the two, bro. I swear, Barella has been on our list for like 100 years now.
I was linked 5 seasons ago, man.
Yeah, it's the news Zielinski, isn't he?
Yeah, man.
But I don't know why we don't need him though. Where is he going to come and play?
Well, he's better than Mac Allister, so.
All right, Sam, I know, but
no, I mean like that's where he's better. That's what I'm going to play him in midfield at it. But he's the reason why he never leaves Inter because he don't want to leave Italy. That was his whole thing. But and Gibbs White won't benefit our team at this point. He's a good player though, but we got Wirtz, man.
we got Wirtz, so it doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, and I don't want our club to be under no hit from Marinakis, bro. I don't want no beef with that guy, blood. So
I like Gibbs White though. I think he's a good player. I don't know if he'd do well at the very top clubs though. I don't know if he's a player that sort of transforms us. Like you said, I know we've got Wirtz, but let's say we brought him in and he played minutes. I don't know if he's transformative. I think he's got work rate, he's got energy, and he has got a bit of tech, but I don't know if it's good enough. To be honest with you.
Funny enough, he had Spurs written all over him, didn't he? Like before he was linked to Spurs, if you asked me what team, I would have said Spurs. And then it didn't work out. He's going to end up at Everton. You already know it, bro. These players always end up at Everton.
Yeah, because I'm looking at these midfielders and I'm like, do they make us any better than what we are?
Yeah, I'd sooner have Rodgers, to be honest with you. If we're looking at English attacking midfielders, yeah. But it's not a position we necessarily need, is it?
Unless we're changing to like a holding midfielder and then one holding midfielders and 2 8s again.
Yeah, but he's not.
And potentially that could make sense.
He's not the player for that.
Even if that was the case, none of you like trust that under Slot, do you? So
no.
Sounds great. But while Slot's here, man, these kind of players, like, it's pointless. And Barella one, like, he's still as good as he was then, but it feels like it's passed us by. Like, it's not at the time when we needed it on the clock, it made sense, but now it's like, bro, pointless.
It makes no sense now.
Same with the Wharton thing, and that I don't particularly. He's a good footballer. I don't particularly care for Wharton, bro.
Yeah, I'm not understanding the Wharton hype, to be honest with you. I wonder if people are falling in the trap of he's got like low socks and he like a few passes look a bit techie and that's it.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
I'm being serious.
You're right. And he gets a shape
up your knees or doing well low and have a clean cut and do 1 or 2 good things, and it's like the hype goes up.
You see it all
I've
the
watched
time.
him a few times. I've seen him and I forgot he was even in the game. I've watched Palace a few times and forgot he was even there.
Because last season when he was in the Championship for half of the season, man, just shut up, bro. Like, listen, when Mandem get their shape up around the Mandem and in the ends, that's what happens, bro. He wears a pouch outside the football. I've seen him. So don't fall into that trap, man. Nah, it's Mandem in it, bro.
He does look like someone that wears a pouch.
Chance for points because he's left-footed. You watch any footballer spray a pass from their left foot, instantly they're the world's best thing.
Anderson is the one.
No.
Elliot
Strong,
Anderson.
Man said Baby Gerrard and that. What?
Hey, nah, Sav, he's cold, bro. All right.
Baby
I know
Gerrard.
you know. I didn't agree with that statement. I just said, nah, Sav, he's cold. I didn't agree, Baby Gerrard.
We're
He's
talking
good.
about Elliot.
Yeah.
Elliot is a good footballer, bro. He's a very good footballer, and that's where it stops at the moment. Elliot, like he's a good footballer, bro, but we have to relax, man.
Baby Gerrard is.
I know that Newcastle never
Nah,
wanted
that's
to sell
crazy.
him, and it was
That's
the PSR
crazy.
thing. That's why he left Newcastle, and he wanted to stay there. They wanted to keep him. But they still had a choice of who they could have kept, and they chose to keep Bruno and Tonali for a reason, bro. I'm just saying he's a good footballer, man, but man, them look good for Nottingham and that. You know what I mean? It's just karma. He's going to end up at Man United anyway, so just...
So
nah,
we'll get
promo, you my
Wolves
guys, but I don't trust you, bruv. No, never, Baby Gerrard, I will never trust that comment. What?
Baby Gerrard. Belaber is the one. He balled out in the game when we played him last, but for the first half, second half, he was non-existent. That's why he got taken off.
Yeah, Belaber, another good player. That's maybe, you know what it is, my standards are still in. Maybe I need to just fix up in it, bro. I just hear names now, man, them play good for like 2-3 months, fall off a cliff, and it's still, oh yeah, these lot are cold. Bro, they're good footballers, bro.
Do you know what it is?
We ain't even had 3 seasons of any of the players we just mentioned being really good, but they're supposed to be cold. And
do you know what it is though, Sav? We have to kind of look at them as, obviously I get what you mean in terms of when people big them up individually and say, nah, but I always think like, does your profile help the team right now or going forward? Does that profile help us in 60%, 70% of the games in the next season? Or are you just going to come in? Is your profile likewise the same as other players we got in the team? And if you're going to do that, then what's the point? We already have you. So if they're telling me to bring in Anderson in the team, do we have a player like him in the team? Probably not. So that would probably help us. Adam Morton, do we have a player like him? Yeah, but we don't utilize our player like that. So does he come in and we start utilizing him in the best way?
the benefit to Wharton is his passing. Everything else dead food, bro. And it's like you got rid of Morton to buy Wharton for 100 mil. Is that what your plan is? Because Morton does the same shit. Trey does the same shit. Same stature as well. Man, I'm saying, oh, Trey's lightweight and that. Yeah, he's a kid, but same stature as Wharton. Man, that's like Wharton's henchman. Why can't we just if that's the case, smart business. Let's trust Trey for a bit. See if it works first before you start splashing the cash. And then you can go, oh, you know what, he's not good enough. Not as good as I thought he was. Let's go. These man. What's the world? Nah, I've had enough. What's the world coming to? Wharton and them, man. Elliot Anderson and them, man. You man is running around acting like they're doing up Yoga Benito region. These man are average ballers. Average,
maybe we need some average to help the team average go.
Not for 100 mil though, Endz.
100 mil.
I know.
Cav, when Newcastle were in that PSR problem, there's a reason all the top clubs didn't get. How come the top clubs didn't get Elliot Anderson at the time? He would have chosen them. Man U, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. No. Nottingham Forest is where he ended up. Well, nah, if we're talking about Nottingham, though, Morello and them, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, so look at centre backs. It'll be all right.
You can do that. You can do that.
Just thinking the same thing.
So you're talking about Morello and the man. Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah. Run that. Nah, it's jokes, man. I joke, man. The standard of football changed, and I guess I need to change with it. It makes me sad, bro. It makes me sad that this is the level now, man. I can't believe it, bro. Not a rainbow flick between them, blood. I can't believe it, bro. Not a crow turn on show, blood.
All of this yoga and that, no one can do a young rainbow flick, bro.
Fucking hell, bro. It's dark, man.
Yeah, Anana for me would have been the best.
Anana would be Anana's that's somebody who changes stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, Kamara's the one, man. Kamara's the one. Yeah, he is.
He's a baller. Onana is the one, bro.
No, not over Kamara, man.
He was better than Onana. A lot better than him. After that injury, I don't know, bro. I can't lie. After that injury, he looks different. I'm with you, though.
Looks like Shaky Stevenson. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, the injury, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like some people just say stuff like that about injuries, and I'm like, what are you talking about? But I can see it when he's playing. You can see it, bro. But Cav is right, though. He's a top player. Hey, man.
Yeah. Anana will come in there and move different. He'll move different, bro.
You know, I see Kamara nutmeg Verts in his own box.
That was
Yeah, that was worth it.
I didn't see Onana do that.
Nah, don't worry. Now you ain't been watching. You ain't been watching Onana, bro. The way he's been
I have been watching Villa.
Nah, you ain't been watching Onana, man. You've been watching
Nah,
Villa.
you
You ain't
no,
watching
you're killing me
Onana.
because Endz is saying you ain't been watching Onana like they don't play for the same team. You're watching Onana.
No, but I said he's
You watch one of them, you watch both of them.
No, he's watching Villa, but you ain't watching Onana, man.
You can't miss him.
Nah, bro. Onana is the game changer for me, man. We get this brother in the team. Yeah, game. That's game. That's the guy. Someone that wants to run in there and rough up players.
I have to kick out your boy though. Grav just got that new contract. I have to tear it up if you bring Onana in, bro.
No, we don't tear it up. We just
Nah, that's
move
what he's
on.
gonna play. He's gonna play right there, bro.
Mac Allister, bro.
Well,
So Grav gets the foot.
Wait.
Here one. No, Grav.
No, where's Sabo going?
No, in the same midfield as well.
Sabo Verts.
Yeah.
And Grav. There's three of them.
And
So if Onana comes in,
yeah,
someone's got to move.
Yeah, that's Mac, innit?
No, bro.
No, wait. Wait, you saying Onana's on the bench?
No.
So who's he starting ahead of Verts?
Don't matter about
Grav?
who the bench is. That's the problem, guys. Don't worry about the bench.
No, I'm
It's
worried about the
squad.
starting 11.
You start who you want to start. They're good enough.
Okay, what's your midfield then?
You start who you want to start, bro. You pick.
No, I'm
don't
asking
mind.
you. Who do you
No,
wanna
who
start?
you pick. I don't mind who you pick. I'll start anyone if we got an honor in the squad.
All right.
So,
Because I know once
okay,
he's
so-
in the pitch, he's
So
definitely-
non-negotiable that Onana starts then.
Not really. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Slots
Grav
are
got
playing right back.
Grav got a whole
No,
bench.
it's not Grabs. Like, that's your
Nah,
choice.
Grav got a whole bench then because Verts and Sabo's not sitting out.
We see how Sobo's contract goes first. He gets a new one.
Bro, Sabo's kept us afloat, bro. He's been the Titanic safe, bro. Blood, what are you talking about? He's kept us afloat. We would, you know where we'd be without Sabo this season, bro.
I don't even want to think about it. So. I don't even want to.
I think Sobo will be captain next season.
Yeah,
I
snatch
think-
it
I
off
think-
that bigger dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Virgil's
Vice
gone, man.
captain first.
Virgil's gone. I'm telling you, Virgil's gone in the summer.
He ain't gone in the summer, bro.
He is, man. I'm telling you, go a year early.
Nah, he'll go the season after.
It's up to the MLS.
I was just gonna say that Virgil heading straight to the MLS, boy. I'll snatch the
You want
captain
LA
armband off.
lifestyle. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, man. I'll snatch the armband off him now. Like, wait, send the message out there, snatch it off him now, bro. Mid game as well.
No, South. What?
Nah,
Why do you?
what we got a corner, bro. Sobo should have snatched it off him, bro. Dickhead.
No, I think they'll make Sobo vice captain next summer. Well, it's next summer coming, and then I think he'll then get the armband when Virgil leaves next season after.
The year after that,
What pussies, man? Then they took it off him.
Yeah.
Just gave it to Gerard, bro. They took it off him and said, Gerard, hold that. You get me? We have to wait until man leave. And nah, bro, take it
No,
off
it's
him.
not about waiting to know stuff, but obviously we don't want to disrupt too much, bro. You know what I mean?
Disrupt. Have you seen our season?
Yeah, I'd take a disruption right now. Give it something.
Man said take it off him in mid game.
Nah,
He's
snatch
deep,
off
though,
Virgil,
so.
man. Virgil, listen, Virgil's top player, bro. Best centre back in the world and that. But captain, meaty. Yeah, did that man off him, bro.
Do you when you watch a game, do you like, you know, normally when you used to watch games of football, yeah, and you felt the captain's presence on the football pitch, you like Gerrard's on there, whoever else in the Premier League back in the day, that you knew that. Do you feel like that when we're playing? Do you feel like, oh, Virgil, captain?
No.
Felt like that when Henderson was captain, though, innit?
Yeah. Every now and again, Virgil gets in the box and like there's a corner in that, and you're like, "Oh, Virg is there." Every now and again, I'm like, "Oh," and you can tell he means business. Otherwise, from that, I'm just like, "Bro, listen, it's not. It doesn't mean it don't change him as a footballer, in it. But sometimes you just want to. Let me just think about football only, and not think of the captaincy. Everyone can't do that. He's not even good when he talks. He talks shit.
All right, let's go before South starts
No,
saying
he's been
stuff.
repetitive all season. This big head guy, he's talking shit, bro.
Okay, we got to that part. We got to that part. Sam's crucifying all
I'm
the
the
players.
same, bro. What you like? Don't hang me out to dry, man. You like agree with me, innit?
No, Sav, I'd rather you. You're actually a manager of a team, right? Why don't you talk on that team that was playing woeful the other day? Talk on that team.
No, we won. We were good. Hey, we've been good the last 2 times.
Yeah.
No, we weren't good.
Yesterday we won. Oh, you lot drawn some
weren't
games left, but yesterday was 8 wins, 3 draws, and 3 losses. I mean, one of them took place.
Yeah,
and then
day before was 7 wins and 1.
7 wins
no,
and
the
1
one before 7 win and 1 loss.
1 loss.
No, that was a good day.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the 1 loss now. It's when you missed the penalty, isn't it?
Right, he set that one up like he didn't know. That was
No,
dark.
no.
Still, Cav. You set that up.
No, I did.
I'm just saying.
No,
could have gone down as the best day we've ever played. To be honest,
listen, I respect it. No, I respect it because it's the truth, innit? Just like if some man put the ball in the back of the net before we got to penalties, we wouldn't have got there. But I'm not.
Endz was the striker, bro. Don't look at this guy. Endz was the striker.
Listen, I'm not gonna make no excuse. I can't even remember the one. I did miss one in that game that I should have, but I did score a hat trick. I swear in that game, and I scored my pen. So I done like guys. I can't miss one. Why you treat me like Salah, bro? What are you saying? I can't miss.
No. Listen, I agree. Listen, I rate Cav. I thought we were all being honest. So since we're being honest, I'm just saying. It's fine because there was a shot at the end of that game. Some little slipper foot shot. I played somebody in. This is the last second of the game. Somebody decided to just give it to the goalkeeper as a pass and then extra time. So
I actually can't remember that to be honest.
Yeah.
I actually can't remember to be honest.
Yeah. No, but I hear it though, man. They missed it.
That was a good day. Then we didn't have a good day.
But we won more games days after that. We won 8 the day after that.
No, I think you got it wrong. It was the day before we got to the playoffs where we were terrible.
Okay.
It was the day before.
There was a dark day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
dark.
where we felt like we couldn't win, and we got.
It was dark.
There was one game where we were in the game, and then in the second half, some team scored 4 goals in about 2 minutes, blood. And I don't know what happened.
Pro clubs is dark, man. It is dark.
How did you not think the thing you went yesterday? The
trial list.
Yeah, because Cav was a bit harsh.
It was harsh.
Just honest. I'm just if you're gonna say, oh yeah, he plays centre back and his guy, like the rating's good, then I'm expecting clean sheets. I'm expecting mopping everything up.
One of the goals that they scored that used to have
your side.
There was a goal that the other team scored. And you lot started laughing because while the goal was going in, he was still turning. Oh man! To be fair to him, he was all right in DM though. He was a bit better than centre back, bro. Centre back's a position on pro clubs. Like, never talk yourself up as a centre back in clubs, bro, because it can get dark.
Yeah. I could play there. I reckon that if I made a top,
don't make one.
I have got one. I just haven't been used him yet. He's like level 27.
Don't use him.
I will use him one day.
No, don't use him.
No. Allow me one day just to go there and I'll show guys.
No, dude, if you're gonna use him now while the playoffs are not on, when the games don't mean anything. Test it out.
Because you man to take the piss, bro. I already know you, man.
No, Cav, you agree on it? Ain't it the best time to do it now when the games ain't gonna?
Yeah.
They don't affect us.
Yeah.
Don't be waiting
the
for
game didn't affect us. And you man was laughing at the centre back trialist, bro.
No, you was the worst because you're actually the worst.
I'm not the worst. Cav was the worst.
And Cav was the worst with commenting, but you just kept laughing at him and making sound effects and that. And also, Endz thing where like,
he's on trial, guys. He's on trial. You gotta give him some feedback. You want him in the team, Endz.
Don't throw him on the bus. Ain't feedback, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. In the mob and that, like in the mafia, you'd have got shot, bro, because you vouched for man. So,
yeah, well, he came in and we won more games than we won the day before.
Did we play more games though? Let's go win rate. Let's do percentages.
Well, we only lost 3 games and we lost
one.
At
right wing down and that.
Dan at one point said, "I'm never going DM again." loved it up there. Dan was living up
He's
there.
having a time of his life, man.
I said to Dan, you don't need to hang out wide, you know. You can get in. You can tuck in as well. It's like, oh, yeah, let me tuck in. You're stretching the game. You just out wide. Said, no, get involved. But I do think it was better, though, when I went in. I think when I went in the 10, it was better.
You
Just
wasn't. No,
saying.
it wasn't. No, I'm not gonna do the dissing thing. I know Cav always tries to
It's
diss
not
me
about
as well.
dissing. It's not dissing.
I'm not gonna do this in it. One thing is 100%. No, one. What did I do?
No, you see, don't say Cav disses me for no reason.
No, you every time you big yourself up in the 10, you diss me, but I'm like a great 10. So I'm not even dissing you. I'm saying no. You have to be honest about this. I'm great in the 10, bro. Like I try not to gas myself up. I'm great in the 10, but I'm trying to be a DM at the moment, fix up. You get me? Couple great tackles. You saw me moving ahead.
Yeah, I know.
But at the moment, because I'm confident what I'm doing, Endz, you don't need to be moving from striker in it. Just let Cav do his thing in the 10, bro. I'm gonna just be honest in it. Cav, no, the players have been talking behind your back, yeah. All two of them. They don't like you in midfield, bro.
Who?
Demand them. I can't. As a manager, a HR and that, I'm not gonna throw them. They don't like you in midfield, bro.
What, in the 10?
We don't. Cav, let's not pretend now.
Endz could never say that to me. 9 out of 10 goals.
Cav,
9 out of 10 goals come from me giving assists.
No, Cav, I'm saying the opposite. No, I'm saying the other way. The team don't like Endz in midfield. Not you. Endz is the striker, bro.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
I don't. Let's be honest. Things always go bad when you start changing your position, bro.
Yeah.
Because you get bored, and
I
then
do
you turn your guy into a girl. Your player's always in transition. Never knows what. Like,
yeah.
No, I wanted to get something else out. I wanted to see in it the agility settings in that, bro.
Bro, we turned on the game and you play like a 12-year-old. I turned on the next day. He was some hench dread guy, and then he was a girl. This is within 3 days. So just trust in your player, man.
No, I do.
I must. Whoever said they don't like Endz in midfield, I'm also on that because I went up front when Endz went in the 10, and it was boring.
And you scored goals.
It was,
that's what.
So boring.
Goals, and you got your goals from me.
All of the play was in our own half, man.
Do you know what? Now you're gonna make me crash out. Yeah, your runs are dead, bro. That's why you needed it. Now your runs are dead as a striker. It makes no sense, right? And then we was in mad transition the whole time, bro, because it was just back and forth. So I couldn't create, and when I did, you scored.
That's not true.
And all I'm going to say is, I don't need no one to create for me. I can create my own damn goals.
Okay, this is the problem.
And it's shown. Okay. No, it's shown.
No, this is the problem.
Give me the ball, and I'll make goals. Give me the ball, and I will score you. Nah.
This is the problem. This is true colours came out. I'm actually speaking objective as a man that's in DM that can see the whole pitch. I'm speaking objective in it.
You triggered me. Where's my controller?
What's going to happen is
I need to tell Mike.
Level 90 Ends now. All the speed and the finishing, I rate it in it. But what's happened is you've gone greedy beyond the regular end because I'm watching Cav make runs for you to pass. Listen, you scored a hat trick, but sometimes he's there for a tap in and you're ignoring him. And you're doing it on purpose, bro.
Stay quiet as well.
Yeah, no, because
no, you gotta stop that, bro. It's not all about you. You're doing up Salah, bro. Like, give him the ball.
No, Sam. If I'm up front,
you give him the ball. Why can't you have a hat trick and 2 assists instead of trying to get 5 goals?
No, because I'm not my Bobby, bro. No, I'm not. I'm Harry Kane.
That's in a hat trick.
I'm Haaland, bro.
Because you got to remember in clubs, you can have a hat trick and we can still lose, bro. Like we're not.
It's my fault. I done my job.
No, I'm saying it. No, but you will have a part in it. If you score a hat trick, doesn't mean your job's done. Your job's done when the game's done. So if you score a hat trick and the game ends up 4-3 to the other team, and you could have passed the ball to Cav, that is partly your fault too.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
It's like when Salah should have passed the ball. When Salah played that shit ball the other day, and you had everything to say about it. That's what's happening.
Well, I didn't make it sound like I said loads of stuff.
You did. All I'm saying is you're a top striker in the team. You score bare goals, but pass the ball to Cav every now and again. He's an attacking midfielder. He's not like me. He's not in the DM. Pass him the ball.
Nah, but Sav, all I'm gonna say, if I'm up there, I play like Haaland, innit? Give me the ball.
Haaland literally doesn't play anything like you play, bro.
All All right. But I'm talking about from his goal scoring, innit? You just give him the ball, bang, goals. That's what he does. Give him the ball, bang, goals. That's what you do. I don't need.
Yeah, but Endz, you live on the shoulder, and Sav and I do all the work. Sav wins the ball back.
I make more tackles than you.
Passes it.
I make more tackles
passes
than
it
you.
out, right?
I make way
I
more
pick up the ball in between the lines.
I'm gonna turn my
play you
PlayStation.
through
No, because I need to go
play you
and
through
check
ball.
the tackling.
And also, you're not you like because you got excited with your players at level 99. You're not positionally like disciplined anymore. So it's not this, but you're always on the wings, bro. No, like you're always on the wings, bro. Like you're the striker, and I'm watching because Cav's got the freedom of the park because he's in Cam, and I'm like, why have I got the ball? I've just tackled somebody to play, and you and Cav are next to each other. Like you should be up the top of the pitch.
What? No, why is he next to me? That's the question.
Cam, you're the one keeping the space.
No. I'm trying to find space. He needs to be available for the ball for you.
You've got the whole all that green, all that grass, all that greenery is for you.
No, my footballing IQ is too high. If the ball's on the left, I drift over there to create another option for the man them. And then when you guys switch it,
no,
all the way across to the other side.
You're telling me that for Liverpool, you're happy to see Isak pick up the ball just by the halfway line on the right wing.
No, but if I have to come and be an option,
Lutz is already there.
No, is he though?
Cav is always there.
Is he though?
The only time Cav isn't disciplined in his position is when he plays on the left wing. It's pointless. It's pointless. Cav playing on the left wing, he'll never stay there. When he's in Cam, he's got more of a freedom of the park. That's why he's there.
I don't know. You're seeing something different than what I'm seeing because I'm not seeing.
Because that's what happens. Luckily, your player's fast because you two are literally next to each other sometimes, like right next to each other. And then Cav can play the through ball. If your guy wasn't fast enough, it's deep every time, bro. Just be at the top of the pitch.
Okay,
you don't want to be.
No, if you want me to go into that and you see how much more work you have to do.
Yes, stay out the way.
How much more work? My work doesn't change. It's always too much.
Nah, this is what I'm saying. You don't see the tackles I come back and make for the team. That's all right. I'll stay up there now. I will just stand there and wait.
When you come back and make tackles for the team, every time I'm like, oh yeah, big up Endz for the tackle. But let's not.
I don't want it now, bro. I don't want to hear it. That's fine. I'll stand up field and I'll just wait then, I guess.
No,
that's
I'm not
what
saying that, bro. I'm just saying stop getting in the Cam's way, bro.
No, I'm not in his way. He's not in any way to be my way. He's just in my way.
Why you on the right wing by the halfway line? Why you?
Because the ball keeps getting played out wide for some nonsense calls. Then you have to go over there to create an angle. When I go and make the angle, we switch it back to the other side. And I'm just like, okay, so now I've got to run.
I know what it is. It's because you're impatient. That's your big.
No, I am because the passes.
No, I get it.
Play quicker.
I get it. He's very impatient, and Cav is like the antithesis as you because Cav's like, nah, just relax, man. So I get it. Sometimes the pass is on, Cav can play it to you, doesn't, and it's a triangle and it ends up getting to you after. And then sometimes you're like, you play the ball quicker until you're in midfield, and then you see the difference, and then you take long to pass the ball. So then you know.
Endz in midfield. Oh my day. He is Mac Allister.
So then you know that it's not always about like if we want to be.
better than you guys in midfield.
No.
When I was in there with
wait.
You think making 10 passes sideways?
Wait.
I was dominating games.
You're not better than me in midfield, bro.
You know what I'm gonna do? Let me go and get my record.
You're not better than me in midfield, bro.
Let me go and get my stats here because you man.
Cav is a stat guy now. When people use it for Salah, no stats, but he's a stat guy now. Listen,
that's why Salah's my favorite player, man.
Hey, there's no stat for forward passes, then you can't make them in midfield.
Nah, let me go.
We know what he's gonna say. He's gonna come up with the stats. He's gonna say that he scored 500 goals in 300 games. But people who don't play pro clubs don't realize that a hat-trick a game kind of standard. Yeah, he scores like 5 though, so he's really good up front. But let's not pretend, bro.
I'm going to tell you my midfield stats.
Your finishing is good.
You know,
finishing great.
You do know you can go and take your midfield stats as well, separate.
Nobody cares about your midfield stats, bro, because you know your midfield is gonna have them boring ass Rodri stats, 150 passes for no reason. No,
I swear.
Let me kill it. He does, bro. This is what
I've just tweaked, right? This is why I'm not good up front. Okay.
Because
Endz is Liverpool. He's so slow progressing the ball that I'm always up against the back 4, 2 DMs. They're all back in position.
Yes, because you're running great, bro.
No, because you not move the ball quick enough.
All I'm saying is, my only argument is that for Endz to have a problem with not moving the ball quick enough, you not playing the ball to him quick enough. When he's in midfield, he's slower at moving the ball than you are.
That's because his run is dead, bro.
No, but what you do is you do. I didn't want to say this, innit? But
If I was playing in the 10 and I had a striker like
I didn't
me
want
up
to say
front,
this, bro.
you would
But
cook every team. That's all I'm gonna say.
it's Catalonian snobbiness what you play with, bro. It's a Barca thing. Everything is wall pass. I need to AI give me the ball so I can give it back for no fucking reason. That's why I can't stand it. For no reason, bro. We're not. It's not real. It's not a real match.
Nah, bro, you better make me crash out.
No, I like us. I like that we play when we play football. We play football in it, but you're turning into the person you don't want to be, bro. Because if you want us to just do the top of the regular range, let's play EA like EA players. Let's not play football. Then we know what to do. Yeah, I'll tackle someone. I'll give the ball to Cav. I'll give it you. You'll run really fast, cut back, and roast it in the top bins, and we'll just do that over and over again. Boy, it's boring. After a bit, it's boring. Remember on the old game, it used to be.
That's why I do skills. But then I get shot, and then I get shot at.
No, don't start. Bro. We had you back, and now you get. I'm not a liar, and it's stop the.
No, but can we admit though? You know, like we all want to see Rio play for Liverpool, innit? Not because his end product's great or anything like that, but because it makes things happen. That's me with skills. Yeah, okay, the 1 or 2 times it might not pay off, but you don't want to discourage that player because line breaking, the opposition's twisting and turning, they don't know who to mark, where to go, and that frees up all the space for Endz.
Okay, listen.
So, frees up all the space for me.
Yeah,
meant to free up no space for me, blood.
They don't know what skills coming next.
All I'm gonna say is, for all you man's great work that you keep saying that you're doing, how am I close to you guys in assists and I'm the striker of the team?
What does that mean, bro?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because apparently I don't do nothing.
Yeah, it just means that whoever's up front. It just means that whoever's up front when you pass them the ball
I'm
is great
the one up front. I'm the one up front.
So you assist yourself.
No. If I'm the one up front, right, and I've got close enough assists to you guys.
Wait, what's close enough mean?
I think there's like 10 or 15 in it. I think it is.
How many more games you played?
I didn't check.
Yeah, I've been in.
Yeah, but it don't even matter. You can play the same amount of game. You're not gonna score the amount of goals I have. And if I was playing in the midfield the whole time, I would have way more assists than you guys.
Nah, it's
not true.
100%. I'm playing up front, and I've got
more passes.
If I
have more passes,
bro, I'm playing. None of you guys are close to me on goals, right?
Yeah, safe. None of us play up front.
Cool, no problem. But how am I close to you? And if I'm not the midfielder, how am I close to you in assisting?
I'll tell you the reason.
I'm telling you, if I was in midfield, I would have had way more assists than you.
Cav wasn't the cam before. He wasn't the cam before I was. I stopped being cam and gone to DM, so my assists have stopped, bro. That's fine. It's cool. I'm not chasing stats. Yeah. The stats on FIFA is pointless because everyone's stats are great on the game.
My midfield stats is better. I make more tackle. My tackle percentage is higher than you guys. My passing accuracy is higher than you guys.
Oh yeah,
we're not surprised by that one. Jesus.
Oh, AI, give me the ball. Let me give it you back. Rodri business.
I don't know why you've had a hating on me so much, bro.
Just basically, we started off talking about the trial list.
If my job ain't important, then one of you guys gonna do it. Then I'll go and play in a different position.
No one said your job wasn't important.
Go and play it.
You certainly don't want you left wing. Jesus Christ, that day was darkest of them all.
I'll go and play in DM, and then you guys go and do what you want to do.
Left wing Endz is the worst, that's the last position.
I'll go and play in DM.
No, you don't need to do that. There's 2 DMs there. I'm one.
I'll go and play left back. One of you go up front, one go in the 10, and we'll see how many games we win.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want you as part of the ball progression out of the back ends. I just don't want that.
Yeah,
it's too slow,
bro. I told you they had a team meeting. They have one of the Virgil, the emergency meetings behind your back. They don't want you in midfield, bro.
All I'm gonna say is there's a reason why I won't.
Striker, bro.
All right, I'll make it to you guys plain and simple. When I'm playing in the midfield, we have more control over the game. When I don't, it's frantic. And the only reason why we win is because I score the goals I score.
Yeah, when you play midfield and that, we lose 1-0 instead of 4-0. All right, I hear
it. Yeah, cool. But then you show when I'm not up front, we don't score as many goals. When I'm in there, we concede less goals.
Brother,
so the correlation is you guys need to be better. That's
the thing is, I hear you, but you're acting like you assist yourself. So when you said how are you as close in assist than anyone else, that means that whoever you're passing the ball to is scoring the goals, bro.
It's only because I rebutted because you said I don't pass the Cav in it, and I'm saying no, you clearly pass. I clearly pass.
I didn't say you didn't pass to Cav.
You said you wanted me to pass to him a bit more than what I have been.
No, I said you take too long to give him the ball.
He
My
did
only argument isn't about who's shit. My argument is
because his run is shit, Sav. What do you want me to do?
My argument is you can't have the argument for Cav taking long to pass you because you get impatient. But you're slower than Cav,
and it needs to be a good pass. And then
you're slower than Cav though to pass the ball.
Also,
yes, because he's
acting like my striker rate like 35
If I make good runs, clearly he can pass it quicker. I have to wait because the runs are shocking, bro. What do you want me to do?
And you give me a 90 rated striker, I can do exactly what you do.
No, you can't.
Yes, I could.
Allow it, bro. Just allow it.
Yes, I could. The difference is I can't assist myself. I can't play 10 and 9.
Allow it, bro. You can't do what I do. What I do is special, bro. Just allow
Run in one direction, check back on your right foot and finesse it.
Because if it was that easy, you do it. If it was that easy, you could do it.
No, I swear to you, right? I would say that Sav up front, okay, first time shots, I ain't never seen you hit them ends.
Well, I just chipped the goalkeeper. I put it in the top corner, left foot, right foot. What?
Yeah, but I know as soon as the ball goes into
Sav, I didn't score first time.
First time.
Last time we played. Didn't you not see the first time when I went?
You're just really good at what you do, and we know what your goal is, bro. It's the same goal every time. We know what it is. Your variety ain't there, but we don't need it. That's why you got so many goals. If I ask Cav, I know your goal is what Cody's meant to do. You burn somebody, and you cut back every time with the ball roll and finesse it in the top.
Don't make my goal like
that. It's the same goal every time.
It is the same goal.
If it is that easy, why you guys don't do it then?
Bro, you're doing it more now because you guys 90 rated, bro. Before you was doing stuff a little bit different. That's why you're always arguing about getting more pace to your player. It's fine. I'm not dissing it. It works, bro. It works.
That's sometimes I purposely just do a low finish just to mix it up a little bit.
Like what I have been doing. What are we talking about here?
I never seen you hit a low finish.
I ain't never seen you hit a low finish.
Everything's a finesse
the
or a
last
chip.
few games since we've been in the Birmingham kit, I've been
you're limited to a chip and a finesse, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but that's your move.
Yeah.
Bro. But it's okay.
I even see Sav do.
We're gonna sit online and lie that I weren't since we've been in the Birmingham. I ain't been just rolling them in the corner.
Been in the Birmingham kit 2 days. What are you talking about? Since we've been in the Birmingham kit.
Nah. What I'm gonna do, as I said, I don't even want to play up front no more. Let's go and win games now.
I don't know why you're arguing it because you streamed the games the other day and
I'll go and play in defense.
We don't want you in defense, bro.
No, I'll go and play in defense. That's what I'm gonna play going forward. I'll play in defense. Go and win the games, then, guys. Go and play these amazing through balls. Woo! Go and play them through balls, and let's see what happens then.
If you play defense, and Sav and I can go.
I'm gonna play fullback. Watch, I'm gonna play fullback now. That's what I'm gonna do. You won't be fine.
Right. This is horrible because we've said that you're great up front. I don't understand.
I'm not great.
The midfield was the problem. No, you're not getting it, bro. I'm saying stop getting onto Cav for taking long to pass you the ball because when you're in midfield, you take longer than he does.
I've explained it. When I'm up front, it's easier for him to pass it because my runs are...
It's because you're doing bounce passes, you're doing wall passes off the AI for no reason.
To open up space instead of running into players like he does.
So when Cav's trying to open up space in midfield and take his time, you got a problem because you want to just do the
gun hole. The pass is on and he doesn't play it, Sav.
Bro, that's what I said though. If you want to turn into the regular EA player where we just kick off midfield, strike a goal over and over again, just run, the game's gonna get very boring.
And that's why I play the way I play because I will get bored otherwise. Because it's too easy for me up front. I'm just saying it is too easy. So one of you guys gonna play up there and see then.
But every time I'm just gonna say this, innit? I'm not disagreeing that you've great up front to hear it. But every time one of us have been up front, the goals have still been going in, bro. I don't know. That's the honest truth. The only difference is I got more variety in my game, so you will score 5 and I'll score 3. That's it.
Sav will score a header, left foot, right foot.
I remember Cav being up front, and we were damn near watching the game going, oh, conversion rate, and then 8 out of 8. You remember the game? 7 out of 7, 8 out of 8. I remember doing it
last year. All right, first.
That's dark,
man. Anyway, man.
I'm gonna go play. I'll play left back the next time we play.
On that note,
that's all I'm saying is, bruv. Even when Chang shit on the board, bruv, man will come in and score 15 goals in 3 games, and I'm like, hold on, is that hard up front? He's just racing the ball.
And that's why I said I won't play up front then. We'll see.
No, you're not getting it. They had a meeting. They don't want you in midfield, bro.
I don't care where they don't want me. I'll play where I want to play. And I'll play in defense. I'm not in the midfield. I'm in defense. Left back. I'll go and play left back. I'll go and chill at left back.
I'm fine. I'm fine with
But
that.
I'm calm I'll chill there. I'll just keep it simple. I'll pass the ball. You want the ball? Here you go. Go on.
You're gonna get bored. You're gonna get bored.
No, I promise you I won't get bored. I promise you. Because I've been wanting to play there anyway. Because you, man, I don't know how you make these players go past you that easy at times.
But they're not running past us at left back, are they? Clearly not. They're not running past us at left back.
Yeah, but they are. They get in from the wide
They're
area.
literally not.
And then all of you guys get dragged across to the ball like we ain't watched football before. And then they just pop it inside, and then it's through the goal.
It's a game. It's a game. It don't work like real life, bro.
Yeah, but also we don't have to all get attracted. Not all, because I'm not in it. All of you guys get attracted to the football.
Brother. Okay, you know what? So everyone keeps their perfect position when the other team's attacking and don't go help out Pierre and see what happens, bro.
That's why I'm gonna go. That's why I'm gonna do it.
No, but you're doing it from left back. I'm doing it from DM. It's completely different. And Cavs and Cam, he's running back.
That means you don't have to come over to that
No,
side.
how about the ball sticks at the top of the pitch so I don't have to do defending so much? How about that? Because that's the problem. You're rushing. Oh yeah, quick. Cav, give me the ball quick. Lose the ball. I'm back running the other way like Mac Allister, bro.
All I'm gonna say is, if it would have came when I wanted it, it wouldn't go back.
So it's Cav's fault.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the team's fault.
The team. There's only 3 of us.
Yeah, you guys don't see the passes. It's all right though. I'll play at left back. Make it easy for everyone. I'll go left back.
I hear it that you want to do little
we'll
Barca through balls and that, but yeah, I mean,
no. I'll play left back.
No, you're gonna stop. You're just trying to don't sabotage the team, bro, for your ego.
Put transfer list in, man.
Yeah, you're trying to sabotage the team because
he's on the market, guys. Anyone in the chat?
Teams, guys.
Anyone that's in the chat that wants a good striker.
No, it's not if they want. I could go to any top club, bro.
I don't know about it. You might want to see my Xbox DMs, bro. They're sending me.
I'm already in other clubs anyway, so it's fine. Either way.
Okay.
Don't see them not singing about you from the roof.
Well, we don't game together, so you won't see it.
Nah, bro. The praise you get over here, bro. Like, you get me?
Nah. I don't get no praise here. I get
you just want more praise? You just want more praise than you deserve?
I don't get no praise. I win us games on single-handedly, and I don't get no praise.
You've never won us a game single-handedly. You've never won us a game single-handedly.
I've dragged us through.
You've never dragged us anywhere.
Relegations. I've dragged us through.
You've dragged us 2 relegations.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My bad. I wasn't meant to say that. My bad.
2 relegations.
No, my bad. And also, Cav, I just want to say this to you. I don't know if you realize this thing that Endz has started doing lately this year. When he's not, because you know he keeps trying to switch and he wants to play in midfield and that. Have you noticed that when he's in midfield and we've got a corner, he doesn't come back anymore? He just stands at the top of the pitch. I keep seeing it. I don't know why he's doing
this. Endz track back in a minute, to be honest with you.
There's a whole strike up there, you know. This geezer don't want to get back and then he wants to diss us. Don't let them get the. Yeah, well, if you mark them, I can only mark one person at a time.
Listen, I'm gonna play in defense now. And then I'll let the top of the pitch.
Can I take the pens and free kicks now as well?
No, you can do whatever you want to do. I'll go.
That's gonna be beautiful. That Cap's gonna be beautiful, man. And Endz and flawless at centre back. Oh, friends, that's gonna be great.
Nah. I'm playing there as my lone self. I'm gonna be like Kirkes when Virgil didn't want me in the team, and I'll just keep it simple. Play it to my left winger. If you guys make good runs, I'll pass it to your feet. If you show for the ball, if you don't, I'm turning back and I'm giving it back to the players. And every time I turn back, that's the reason why. I'm just letting you know from early, so I don't have to tell you in the game. I say, nah, because the movement was shit, so that's why I didn't give you the ball.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm not doing the penalty.
I'm not going to play anymore, bro, because I can smell a sabotage coming on, bro.
I'm not. I promise you, I wouldn't do that.
We've seen you do it before.
No, that's because you might.
No, we've seen you in the game. You seen you in game get fed up and just your player stops moving.
Yeah, because we was doing shit and the man them was saying stuff that they shouldn't have been saying.
But that's okay. Like your player just stops moving. Put the controller down on that. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Me and Cav, we've conceded a few goals and that someone's got sent off, and then Cav's like, "Yo, oh, he's not playing. It's not Endz. It's the AI's taking his place. Gone. He just left.
That's the worst. That is the worst.
Yeah, I can't deal with shitness.
Turn
bro.
your back on your teammates.
Nah, you man ain't my teammates, bro.
What? This is outrageous, man. Showing your true colours in life.
I know, man. I know he's gonna come up here and he's gonna think to himself, I regret some of what I
Nah, I
said.
don't regret anything.
I know you're gonna
I
regret.
promise
some
you,
of
I'm
what
gonna go and play left back, and I'll see, bro, and I'll just laugh.
Last time this conversation happened a year and a half ago, he tweeted the next day, tried to get new clubs and that.
Sam.
Hey, stay locked into his TikTok lives, man. I already know this guy's gonna be fishing for new teams.
Yeah. Man, then if all of a sudden you start seeing Endz go live on his channel and that with EA, but me and Cav's not there, bro, and it's some next sounding guns, bro. That's what he's gonna do. You know, like all them old Disney movies and that. You leave the Mighty Ducks and you go to the Team in Black.
Nah. As I said, I'll go and play there because I need to play there anyway. So I'll go and play there, and you guys can play up front and in the 10.
Yeah, fine. Wow.
Yeah, and then I'll just play, and we'll just enjoy it same way. I'll enjoy it. I'll get a good rating, and you guys will get a good rating, and we'll.
I'm staying in the position I am, bro. I'm happy with where I'm playing. So, you know what I mean.
All right, chat. Big up. It's not my fault. That's all I'm gonna say.
Guess Dan's our new striker.
Dan will love it. To be
Dan
fair.
can't believe his luck. Play one day left wing, next day striker.
I see why none of you guys want it. I hear it, man. Nervous and that.